You gonna recap it?
I'm here.
I suppose I could do a recap.
Probably be for the
All
best.
right. So in the morning, we entered the cave, and then down there was some like barracks where we found directions to another hideout and some smuggling plans and all kinds of other info and such. We killed some sturge, found a hidden passage in the mine. We did encounter a ratkin who told us about the entry in the chasm. And he didn't want to fight us, but he also refused to get tied up. So we just kind of sort of ignored him. Uh, then we went into the tunnels through the illusionary wall he told us about. Arios unlocked and opened a door while Grishna checked the hidden door at the top of the ladder. We fought more were-rats in the lower chamber. Then we went through the wine cellar to find Grenkt and his pact. We killed them, and Griston nearly wiped the party when he magic missiled the tidal wave potion Grenkt had. But we survived, and we slew Grenkt and the remaining were-rats, and we did find more of those red scales on Grenkt. We did some item trading, and then we went back to Usandra and turned in the bounty and got 500 gold and a level up. Did I miss anything important?
Oh, that was a good recap.
That's what happens when you take notes.
Alright, so you guys were still in town. And then from here, and you had bought your gear, talked to a few other people. What was the next setup for all of you?
The next setup.
I don't think we had anything planned after this. I think we would have probably spent a few days in town and then got back together and looked for more work.
Where would you guys be meeting up then? Back over at one of the taverns, one of the bars?
Yeah, we'll meet at one of the taverns.
Let's go to one of the busier ones. See, y'all get the benefit of a long rest then.
Alright. Would I have had the time to brew a potion or two?
I would say so.
Alright, I'm gonna add one.
Actually, you know what? It might be right there.
I'd throw a potion of healing and one potion of featherfall.
There's plenty of stuff going on. So following through from there. Don't know who the feathered guy was, but you got granked. And so it seems like the caravans that had been getting attacked and ransacked, you haven't heard anything more about it. Suffice to say, it seems like your group has more or less solved that problem. So sitting down from here, mulling over everything that's happened for the last week or so. Think of a good conversation you'd probably be having with each other. Whoop.
I'd probably be asking them what the hell they've been doing. I've been back in town.
Well, they stopped
If
at
that's the case, I'd read you the recap.
Yeah, and Zach would probably be the only one that I would trust to have anywhere near me.
Yeah, I have done nothing offensive to you today.
That is true. You actually did avoid killing them.
I only killed the ones I
And,
wanted to
Malk,
eat.
Malk didn't intentionally kill any of them.
I disarmed them.
literally. I might add.
Hey, you didn't say how. You just said disarm them. So yeah, you've got Granked. You brought them to justice. There doesn't seem to be any other caravans or anything else like that then. Who had the little red scales on them, though? Who got that? Was that Grisna?
I don't know who found them, but if we didn't decide who's carrying them, I guess I would.
Grisna, did you check on these scales? Do anything with them?
No, I think once I got back to town, I learned the spell Identify,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have practiced that spell on these.
Practices on them. Identifying for it. Those would reveal themselves to be dragon scales. They're magical in nature, but there's nothing inherently magical about them outside of that.
Would do I think there might be enough that we've gathered that we could make an armor out of them, or not enough yet?
No, there's just a little bit of them.
Okay.
I'd say
There would be
you have
enough
maybe
to
like
maybe-
12 pieces altogether.
Oh, that would be more than
What
enough
was-
for a weapon. You want a gauntlet?
No, that's not my type of thing.
I would imagine
what
that'd be
would
more
it
than
be?
enough for razor knuckles or something like that.
I don't.
Maybe we should show these to Kasky.
Kasky.
I think that was the name. Oh no, maybe Tencel. That scholar we met a week back.
I don't remember who that
You
was.
might be interested. I'm looking at my notes from session 2.
I think.
Let's see. So we,
Is it the item shop for it?
yeah. Back in session 2, after we came back from the Griffin fight, we spoke to a scholar named Tencel, who recognized the name Embercruel, and he told some information about it.
Ah, that's the other bar.
Also, yeah. Also, we talked with Kasky, who was the person that had put out the quest about the Royal Griffin. Yeah. So those two people we did speak about. You know what? I'll write a short letter to both those people, let them know we found more of these scales, and see if either one of them wants to meet us and talk to them about it.
Teasel would probably be the one for that.
I mean, we could always also ask the bartender. It's not like the bartender wouldn't know somebody who knows something about dragon scales.
It's like
Go for it.
whip around and yell, Sam! Try to get his attention. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Sam looks at you. He's just like, what?
What do you know about dragon scale?
The scales of a dragon.
Anybody who would know a little bit more?
I imagine somebody who knows stuff about dragons. I don't imagine anybody around here would immediately know anything about that.
Sam, you are a beacon of insight.
Thank you. So the town is relatively big. I would say, let's see, who has a proficiency in history right now?
Let
I do.
Nope.
me see.
No, I don't have a proficiency. I do have a +2 in it.
That's not a
Let me
proficiency.
slam a few pints, and I'll think I'll have a proficiency in history.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I could roll for history. I think I have a 4.
That sounds like you had a proficiency. Go ahead and roll for that. Do that with Kyo and you.
There we go.
Kyo might know a little bit more than you from it. But this area itself, then, you do know histories. of how this place has been set up, and specifically Usandra itself. Usandra is a town that's carved into a mountain. Like, you have the different levels, the plateaus, like the middle section, actually, like the residential stuff is underground, and then above that is the higher district. But the legends of how this town were made was that this used to be a dragon island before, like, all the land around it encroached onto it then and formed out to what the continent is now. And that long ago, all the dragons lived relatively close to this mountain, and they made a deal with dwarf adventurers who had came through here that they would share the hoard with them if they dug out all the treasures that were inside the mountain that the dragons couldn't get to. And that is more or less where it's left from here. But, as you can see with the town, there is no dragons here anymore. So, maybe pursuing farther into somebody who would have direct histories of the area? Not necessarily Teasel, but maybe a librarian, or maybe somebody of the upper crust, might reveal some of that information to the group a little bit more. That if you went searching for that then, with people who have books and the histories, you might get more information.
Okay, so I let the group know all of that and let them and basically say like, so maybe we should start looking for a librarian.
I do know physics, although he's more of a bookseller than a librarian.
Or a bookseller.
We could stop by his shop and purchase some relevant materials.
I
Alright,
mean,
well-
many booksellers are just as knowledgeable as a librarian, so
Oh yeah, what do you think they do when they're not selling books? They read them.
Yeah.
not
Okay.
every merchant plays with their wares.
Do we have a bookseller nearby?
Yeah, his name's Physics.
His name's Physics. Okay. Well then, yeah, let's go find Physics.
Alright. Pay the tab and head out.
It will be 3 silver.
Alright. That's exactly the number of silver I have.
I did not know that.
Ed, very much out of game. Is Physics in his natural form?
I would say that he normally is. Like, physics is always just kind of in his normal form.
Okay.
So creepy.
We don't know that.
Okay.
Well, you might know that, but
I like how it's
just
telling me.
wanted to know ahead of time.
I like how it's telling me how I've written his name is incorrect. It's like, yeah, because it's a play on words the way the name is written. Of course, it's going to be wrong.
Physics.
I gotta make sure that I have his place here. I think it's which one is it? Is it that one? I think it's this one. Nope, wrong one. I'll dump you guys all here regardless of which, so you guys can make your way there. Should be too much of a problem.
You unplug your food stuff, you don't get fed, bro. Might be a bad idea.
Is it this one? No. You guys all see this map or no?
I see a table.
Yeah.
Now I see a forge.
Yeah, I see like a yeah.
Trying to find which one would be physics place.
It's the library.
This one? I'm trying to find
Yeah,
the
that's
library.
about right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the library one. Like his would have crap in it. His would just be like, there's nothing in here. Yeah, this is close enough.
No, that's definitely Seymour's.
Is it because of all the
Dust
puns?
in ears.
This is more believable to be physics, just because it has other stuff.
His whole thing is this: there's supposed to be crap everywhere for him, though. Like his thing is like, I have all these books and they keep falling over.
Well, that's what I was saying. The magic shop kind of made sense for physics, just because it's like,
That's what you do.
oh yeah, this came from the first age.
The first age of physics. Oh, cool. I have it. I have his actual thing. Hold on. Let me get rid of this background. As it goes black, or white.
I've been blinded.
There we go. Change layer to map layer. There we go. This is physics place. And then
My
I can
eyes have been downgraded.
just drop physics here. With that, as you can see, probably knocking on his door. Give me a perception check from everybody.
Perception.
Just
Damn.
You shouldn't have done that.
was I supposed to know I was going to need to roll?
I don't know. It's a game. Let's see. Perception. Arios is gonna hear it. Arum's gonna hear it. And Ruby's gonna hear it. You're gonna knock on the door and you're gonna hear what sounds like clutter falling over, as well as like a oof noise. Followed by like a loud sigh. Comes to the door, and you're all greeted by what looks to be a hooded elf. As he like pushes the door open, as you can see like books falling out. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Are you physics?
He nods. I am.
Yeah, that's him. Hey, me again. Hey, we've come to maybe purchase some books about dragons, and got something shiny to show you. And I'll pull out a scale.
He looks at it. He's like, I don't think I've seen that before. But I do have books about dragons. Come on in. And he'll open the door, and you'll see a pile of books literally at his feet as you have to kind of step over as he's trying to pick them up. And he puts them over to another pile that just immediately falls over, and it's just sigh. He said, "You're looking for dragons? Looking for books about dragons?"
Well, I just identified these scales, and these are dragon scales. Found them on a bandit down south, Ratkin folk actually.
That's
and,
odd.
Yes, that's why we've come, and hopefully we have some books here that'll give us some clues of what's happening.
Uh, can I ask if we trust physics? Like with a lot, or is it like?
You get the sense that Grisna does.
Hmm. Okay, so then I can probably explain to him like the whole like history stuff that just so that maybe he can let us know exactly what we're looking for, like what we're up to.
As well as, didn't we start this as a quest to look for a red dragon?
Yeah.
I thought.
Well, it was kind of confusing. It was like a quest for like a red royal griffin or something. It didn't quite match up with what we found. Uh, but that's how things go sometimes.
Because
Okay.
that information is worth adding into everything that we're giving him.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Physics won't know anything about red royal griffins. His knowledge of them is that they're blue, but he's also never actually seen one himself. Like most of what he does here is hanging onto like a book collection, which is what's all around you, and
I'll
then
pull
doing
out
what
a royal griffin feather.
he looks at it, he takes it, he hands it back. Neat. So books in regards to this, as I'm trying to think where anything like that would be. I guess then, are we looking for information of habitats for them? Information regarding the histories? Or do you just want to have a biology book?
I think history is probably what more we're going for.
You'll see him walk over to a pile of books. They are standing to the ceiling, and you see him grab one kind of in the center, and he puts his hand near the top for it. Then you see him kind of try and do a Jenga thing where he pulls the book out, and the top layer all kind of jumps down on top of it.
I'm gonna
And he's like, "Whoo!" And he hands you the
I'll
book.
cast Mage Hand to assist him.
Give me a dexterity check as you do that.
Not intelligence because it's Mage Hand.
That's a good point. Let's do the intelligence thing. See how intelligent your mage hand is. Probably
About average.
doesn't hurt, doesn't help.
Okay.
There's a book at the top. You make sure the book at the top doesn't fall over.
Kind of wedge it back between the ceiling.
Something like that. Is there party handouts? I think there is. Magic items. That's our information. Yeah, so we have the book. What languages do you speak?
Dragons and you. How to worship your dragon overlord.
This book
But
is
I will start ritual casting this.
all right. This book is written in Elvish. So start
Not
ritual
me.
casting.
Common and celestial.
Ariel's
I
gonna
can
be
do-
able to read it pretty
You
good.
do Elvish.
Yeah, Ozzy can do the thing.
What do I roll?
Oh, there wouldn't be a roll for this. This is just whether or not you can actually read it. So him handing you the book from here, it'll say basic histories of a land afar, and it'll say underneath of it, Isles of the Dragon.
Okay, so then I relay that back to the party. Is that it says what were the two things it says again?
What did I say? Lands of afar, Isle of the
Lands of
Dragons.
Lands of Afar, Isle of Dragons.
Yeah, it'll go into basic histories, speaking from a perspective of the writer who has made the book, of observations that they have made, as well as stories of other things. You start going through it quickly, past the Fur Ward, a couple maps showing what this area used to look like back when it was just an island, and different, I want to say, perspectives of people being like, we can't go to this island outside of this one particular way because of merfolk that happen to be living around the island, the way that it's been built up, other kind of things like that. But eventually it gets to information regarding particular dragons that had lived on this island. Ones of note, ones that had claimed territory, as well as other ones in particular that would have had some renown and ones to watch out for. From that, go ahead and give me... I'm trying to think what would be the right roll for this. Not investigation. Give me a perception check as you read through this.
Perception. All right.
Would I be able to assist?
With the comprehend languages, I would say so. So I would say the
Alright,
advantage on that would be with
advantage.
that. 23 is really good.
Nope.
So you know the skills that you have come from a red dragon. That's obvious from it. One of the few things that you were looking for would be a name. The way that this is written in Elvish, not everything in Elvish translates ones to one in what would be common or even different kind of languages. But there's one that you come over with the different names that jumps out. Not because of the way it's written, but the way that it's phrased. It's saying, like, Fire of Cruelty as being the name that one of these dragons is given to. Give me a insight check from both of you.
All right.
You know, Fire of Cruelty, I think that can translate to Ember Cruel.
Emperor Cruel. That's
Which,
who.
that name came up the other day.
That one jumps out at you. I'm thinking about it. That might be directly related. But this book itself is also dated about 6,000 years ago.
Maybe it's a family name.
Possibly. It seems more than coincidence, then, from here.
Well, that's where I just ask. Physics, how long do dragons live?
Depends. My understanding is they could usually live to about 2,000 years old. But there has been tales of them living longer than that. I happen to know one that claims to be about 10,000 years old, but I haven't seen them in about 400. So it's anybody's guess at this point.
Hmm. So,
And then I'm going to ask if he knows this, the reason that they only live to 2,000 years. Is it old age, or are they just getting hunted before then?
He shrugs. I would imagine old age for most things. Being of their magical nature, though. Who's to say? Seems like everybody's mulling this over a little bit. Oop, that's the wrong thing.
All right. Well, the next question is, what do we do next?
Well, you have this book.
All right.
hmm.
How much was the book?
He will say 2 gold.
2 gold. I'll purchase it
Okay. Oh,
and hand it over to the person that can read Elvish.
all right, sweet. I got it.
I see Physics just kind of sitting in here on top of a pile of books. Was there anything else you needed? He'll say. Did you, I guess, did you need anything special for weapons or armor or anything else like that? Or was it just you were looking for books and you knew my place had all of them?
Well, books is the main reason, and knowledge that we came here.
Oh, I was gonna say I give him a tip. This is my first time meeting him, and he helped us out.
You giving him a tip?
Yeah.
How much are you giving him as a tip?
What happened?
I said, how much are you giving him as a tip if you're giving him a tip?
How much was the book?
2 gold.
2 gold. I'll give him 1 gold. I'll give him a 50 cent percent too.
He'll look over it for a bit. He'll be like, oh, maybe I can buy bookshelves now.
You'll probably just buy more books.
Probably will just buy more books. All right. Well, if there's nothing else for it, I do have more cleaning up to do. As you can see, just literally piles of books everywhere.
You know,
All right,
if,
thank you for your time.
if you need help,
I'll,
you could
start
just
heading out.
let. If you need help cleaning up, you could just let me know. I'll sort them by pictures.
Most of these don't have pictures.
Oh.
So Malk just puts all the books in a pile. Just one big pile. None of these had pictures into it then, so they all go in the no picture pile.
Maybe I can sort them by color.
On the inside or the outside?
Outside.
Yeah. I'll make it smaller ones, but still most of them.
There's browns and browns and browns.
The sea color's fine.
There's also the gray.
The gray. Just the one singular color, the gray. Alright. That'll be get you guys back out from here then. His physics is nodding his head. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that another time. We can most definitely do that another time.
Now we're outside.
Now you're outside back into the town.
Yo,
People-
chicken.
Chicken's just up there.
I recognize that shop.
Oh, is it the colors? That color doesn't have the owner there right now. It's the one person you talk to who's like, hey, I need some of this stuff. Well, he's not here right now. Sorry. You'll have to wait till he gets back. He's still not back. So with this information, with this book, and the few things that you have done, what does the party want to do? Like, you've gotten up gear, you kind of want to make more money. What do you think your next step would be?
Is there a place there, like, quests are posted in town that we can go to?
There most definitely is. In fact, it's not too far from here.
Alright, we'll head over there,
All right,
take a look.
I will put this down off to the side where nobody can see it. I'll change that to the GM layer because I don't want to bother with it. There's a few other ones. There's a delving quest as well as a hunting quest.
Alright, delving quest. Unexplored cavern found after excursion with local goblin tribe, seeking adventurers to clear out and return stolen goods to citizens under gold reward. And then I also see a hunting quest. Monsters. Oh, this one's in all caps. I already don't want to do this one, but I'll read it anyways. Monsters abound! Exclamation mark. Warriors wanted to eliminate the threat of the ogre clan. 5,000 gold reward for bringing the head to the house of Walthers in Uptown. You know, that is a good reward, but all caps. Come on, whoever wrote this is probably not the most reliable quest giver.
That is true.
I'm just gonna kind of look at that and say it looks like it was posted by a noble, which means good money, but dirty hands.
Yeah.
What's wrong with dirty hands? Is Doug just looks down at his covered in mud.
There's nothing wrong with dirty hands, as Mock looks at his hands.
Wrong kind of dirty.
You need
There's
a
more
little
than
bit
one
of
kind of dirt.
Yes, there is actually more than one kind of dirt.
Yes.
And Grishna will start a lecture on the different soil types until he gets interrupted.
and that's where I'm going to more or less almost immediately interrupt you and say, not that kind of dirt.
Well, as we established, there's multiple kinds of dirt.
Not
Are you
that kind.
talking metaphorical dirt then?
More or less.
Oh, so
Alright.
that's why
Dirt
sometimes
that
it's
offends the
sticky.
gods. Or at
Alright,
least
so
reasonable gods.
we're doing the unexplored cavern.
I guess we could. Because even though that other hunting quest is 5,000, it's probably 5,000 for a reason. That's probably a deadly reason.
I will note, with it being a goblin tribe, let's just grab a few wheels of cheese. We may
How
be
does
able
that
to
work?
make them leave without having to kill all of them. As I just kind of stare down the entirety of the group.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Goblins are delicious snacks.
In this world, how intelligent are goblins?
It varies. You get the ones that have been in the Outlands the whole entire time, and they're pretty dumb. Where they're like, they follow their traditions of hunting and stalking and grabbing people and eating people. And then you have the few scholars that are in town, where they talk about the histories of hunting and grabbing people and eating them, but they don't do that anymore because they've discovered what cows are. So it varies. There is the low intelligence ones and the high intelligence ones. So there's a variety, like would be with just
So there's feral ones, and does it
yes.
sound like this quest is talking about feral goblins?
Well,
No, no.
unexplored cave
Yeah.
excursion with local goblin tribe. Local goblin tribe sounds like that the people here would know of them. Whether or not they have good interactions with them is something that remains to be seen. But it sounds like somebody went with them and they found a cave that either the goblins had started doing something with, or it was a goblin cave that the locals had and they don't go into.
Okay. Maybe we should talk to some other locals about that and see if they have any more information to give. 'Cause, would I know of anybody that might have more information on those local goblins?
There's a few local goblin shop owners that might know something about that. There's also the head of the, I don't want to say army. What is it? Local, not militia.
Talking about Cassie?
Guards, like the guards. Yeah, like Kasky. That people like them
We could
might
talk-
know something about that.
A
Yeah, we could
simpler
talk to
answer.
Kasky.
Who's
I
the
also
quest
wanted
giver?
to.
Because if it's offering a reward, we have to know who to pick up the reward from, right?
True.
That's
I'm
probably a good source of information.
return form and then return stolen goods to citizens. It'd probably be Kasky actually.
All right, I think we need to go see Kasky next. I think I was gonna want to show Kasky the scales, anyways. See if she's heard any other reports of them in the area. I think we showed her the initial scales we found.
Let's go talk to this Kasky. I don't know who that is.
Speaking of cows, I hear like nothing but cows in the background stuff right now. It's like non-stop moving. Ooh, moo.
It's the goblins.
It really is the goblins.
You're just chewing on tits.
Oh,
Is Kasky with a C or was it with a K?
See, at least that's how I have it written.
There we go. Change layer to tokens. There we go. Huh. It's not popping up. Maybe it's my screen. There we go. You'll find her sitting at her desk as you walk into the barracks. You see her writing on paperwork and a bunch of other thing. And she'll look. Morning. Can I help you?
Kasky?
Yeah, we saw that
I-
quest about the goblins and wanted more information on it. And also, we found more of those dragon scales, and I'll show her one. Off those those bandits we fought to the south. Figured you might want to know that we're picking up more of these, so something's happening. Have you heard any other reports of these scales showing up?
She shakes her head no.
All right.
What was that? Ruby and Malk? You guys wanted to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't know anything else about the scales other than, but she
Alright.
looks over the paperwork for it,
Mm.
and she'll go, oh, this one. Yep, there was a cave to the south. We thought this might have been related to the raiders until we found out about Grankt. Local tribes of goblins like to barter and steal from passerbys. Not normally too much of a problem for that. Usually you could just buy stuff back from them, and that's the end of the story. However, there was some kind of fight, I believe, happened, and there was a chase that pursued down into a cave that the goblins hid out into. The cave itself isn't one that we've explored or anything else like that, and we think they're still down there. But they found a whole bunch of different kind of stolen furnitures and other things like that there. Problem, though, is the cave seems to be booby-trapped, and so they didn't send anyone further down. We're looking for people who want to do the adventuring and claim anything else that's in there.
Alright, so we need wipe out any of the hostile goblin bandits and recovered goods.
More or less.
So, are they outright bandits or are they just feral?
They're one of the more feral ones. Like I said, usually you can get stuff from them just by trading. Usually food, sometimes gold. But whatever this issue that happened was, they all bailed down into there, and they haven't come out. So finding more stuff, they want to go look into it then, and see if we can either get them all out, or if we could just get everything back in one good go.
So we're heading to a literal death trap.
That's why you're being paid.
I'm just going to look at them and say, this is why I said we need to buy cheese.
Cheese.
There's a reason why the goblins like cows. It's not just the meat.
Cheese could work.
Yeah, we could go if it's just as easy as cheese.
Gotta think, small wheels, you can roll it. There's a way to get all of them out. Once they realize, oh, you have good stuff, usually you can make a goblin do things.
I'm not gonna
Wait.
say no because I want to see where this is going, but getting the goblins out doesn't help us get the stuff out.
Well, once the goblins are out of the cave, we just don't let them back in the cave.
Okay.
Then we can go
Man
into
wants to
the
kill all the
cave.
goblins. Got it.
No.
Alright.
No, I'm on board. You don't have to elaborate any further. Your idea. We'll kill them all.
Or,
Alright.
we can use the traps against them and let them kill themselves. Then I don't feel bad about it.
So you want them dead. You just don't want your
No, I
hands
don't
dirty.
want them dead, ideally.
Wow,
anything that can
religion is
worship
fucked up.
Happy if they
Why
were.
talk to trees?
How long has this goblin hatred been here?
At least when the trees want you dead, they don't hide it.
I don't want them dead. I'd rather them worshipping the god. But actually, you know what would work really well? Hey Ed, how
Hey,
much
what?
are cat traps or dog traps?
You mean like animal traps?
Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Traps like that? They'd probably be... I want to say it depends on the size for them then. If you're trying to get goblins for it then, it'd probably be 5 silver for one that's that size, or you can get a larger one for about 5 gold. That gets something the size of maybe a mastiff.
Let's go with the ones that are 5 silver. Let's grab about 20 of those.
Ah, so we're cramming the goblins into the smaller space. What god do you follow?
Do
Do I
you-
want to carry that
do
many
you
traps?
Do you have over 100 gold?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to spend it?
Not on imprisoning goblins. My religion doesn't swing that way. I
I'm
guess.
preventing them from dying.
Why don't we want them to die?
Because I don't like killing things if I can avoid it. Life Priest. It's kind of in the name.
If
Death
it's
is a part of life. Just saying.
He's
Also,
got-
you 2 seconds ago mentioned getting them killed on their own traps. So I disagree.
I said I would feel much less bad about that.
The goblins think similar to rodents. We have live traps for rodents we use. Where we take like a bucket
yeah,
and
but
like
I guess
maybe we can just stick the goblins in buckets.
That's what we're trying to do, Mulk.
Well,
but there aren't a group of rodents that are like what did we say, like scholars or something? in why they do that.
We're essentially dealing with feral children at the moment, not those that have remotely learned.
I hate the implications here, man.
We could always bring them back to town, hand them over to the more learned goblins, and hopefully they learn.
Well, the fact that you
I would rather
likened
cage
all of
them
your
rather
trapping
than
methods.
immediately kill them.
No, it's more that you likened all of your trapping methods on how to deal with children a moment ago there.
well, if you if you bring the goblins into town and they start eating the children, isn't that worse than us killing the goblins?
I think so. How
I-
about if we just head out there and take it as we go?
Alright,
Um,
let's get your child traps and let's do this.
So-
if they offer to, if they surrender, they live.
Well-
If they take violent actions towards us, they die.
There's
Agreed?
we could also just take their hands and their teeth, and then they can't hurt anybody.
I like that idea.
I don't like that idea because then they'll just starve to death because they wouldn't have a way to obtain food anymore. So no, that's
Well,
just,
mashed
just killing them
potatoes.
Necessity
soup.
breeds innovation, which raises intelligence, so they'll learn more.
You could melt the cheese, and then they can just eat the liquid cheese.
See,
You don't need
I-
teeth for liquid cheese.
I know my morals are dubious, but I'm feeling a little out of place here.
I'm just trying to give ideas, okay?
I
I
like
usually
these
handle
ideas.
animals,
I'm trying
not
to use
goblins.
small words to deal with the people that I'm dealing with.
Small, like children small?
Apparently, I can't even use children small because you guys aren't even that smart.
Why are we always coming back to children? I thought we were dealing with goblins.
They're like the same size. It tastes different though.
There could be goblin children.
Even smaller traps.
All right, what are we doing?
I think you guys are getting goblin traps now, or children traps, and you're gonna buy them. How many of those are you gonna get then?
All right. So Ed,
Yeah.
I need a piece of cheese, a large box, some string, and a stick.
Okay, you have about 3 of those things. I think the only one you're actually gonna need is the cheese itself. So it depends on how much cheese you want. Then, do you want a whole big wheel of cheese? You want like a small wheel of cheese? You want a wedge of cheese? You want a slice of cheese? How much cheese you actually want?
I wonder if we
I
can
guess
get
if we get the
goblin
big
seeds
wheels,
in town.
like he said, we can
Small
melt it.
wheels and a large wheel.
A large wheel of cheese is going to be about 80 gold.
The hell?
It's a big wheel of cheese. It's a big wheel of cheese.
Define
Parmesan's
big.
expensive, yo.
Like a foot and a half in diameter. It's a big ass wheel of cheese.
Wrong kind of fucking cheese. Get me something cheaper.
Okay, a small wheel of cheese?
No, there are different kinds of cheese. Parmesan, I can believe, because Parmesan for a large wheel of cheese is like $80,000.
The wheel of cheese is almost as
Cheddar,
tall as Grisna is.
cheddar, on the other hand, is like $45 a fucking wheel.
You're equating this with like money and not like, oh, this is like bar food where they like cut off a slice of it and then charge somebody like a gold piece for it. And so they can get a couple hundred pieces out of this.
It's big.
It's big.
It's like
And
it's
You're-
bigger than me.
you're basically saying it's $1 million because gold. You're skipping copper, silver. Let's not even talk about electrum. But yeah, you're skipping copper and silver and going straight to 80 gold. 80 silver, totally believe. 80 gold, not so much.
Who's trying to Wile E. Coyote this?
No, I'm making sure that your fucking economy can't be said that to be run by cheese barons.
No, I'm talking about who did the free goblin seed.
That was me.
The economy is backed by cheese.
It'll never go bad. It'll only get better with age.
I am told there is a massive cheese vault under Naraf.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I don't think that's a place anybody should be going to right now. So then, yeah, you guys want to get the appropriate amount of cheese for something like this, then it'd be like a small wheel of cheese. It'd be like 5 gold for that small wheel of cheese, and then you could cut it up and do other things with it. And that would be something that you could fit in your backpack, but it'd still take up a lot of room in the actual backpack itself. Like, the type of cheese doesn't matter. It's just how much of it there is.
I'm intending to basically use the cart because we're getting.
Oh,
20
you are,
tracks plus a thing
you
of
are,
cheese.
you are all going to be taking the cart to places for it. Then you have too much crap on you to not be doing that.
You're
So,
welcome.
what? 15 gold altogether for the 20 traps plus the thing of cheese?
Yeah. The traps themselves can collapse, so it'll make it easier to move them around. Because otherwise, the traps
Yeah.
that you'd be having for this would just be all over the damn place. Be like, we need an old cart just to carry these things. So,
Alright, so I'll pay for that out of pocket.
yeah, the hunter that you would probably be getting these from would be asking, what are you getting all these traps for?
Children,
Goblin children.
apparently.
Goblin children. Just being really upfront about it.
I'm literally going to grab. I'm going to literally grab the job posting and show him the job posting and say, I would rather them not kill the goblin if we can avoid it.
He does a kind of hem and haw back and forth. I guess that'll work. But I think there's more than 20 of them. But then I guess if you could get about 3 of them in one of these things, that should work out fine. It's like, it got real quiet all of a sudden when I said you get 3 goblin children to a cage.
Do you have a rough number that's in that cave?
Who, me? As of the DM?
No, I'm asking the hunter because obviously he has a rough number.
Oh, him? Well, goblin tribes usually have about 20 elders, and each one of them has about 20 kids. Most of them don't survive to adulthood.
So you're talking 420.
This place.
Yeah, dude.
I have a strong inkling that their life expectancy is going to take a sudden plummet.
Off a hill.
I'm
Off a
just
ledge.
I'm just gonna immediately look at Grisna and say, "Would you rather hunt the ogres?"
We already bought the traps.
Yeah, considering the ogre quest was in all caps, I don't trust it. I think this is more straightforward.
I mean, do you want to fight 400 goblins?
Maybe the
No,
guy
No,
I
we're
that
gonna
got
wrote
trap 20 of them. So
well, maybe the
We'd
guy that
be
wrote
dealing
the
with
posting has hard of hearing. That's why he writes big.
goblins don't have a long life expectancy, so even if they reproduce fast and have lots of kids, they tend to die pretty quick. So I highly doubt we're gonna have that many. Besides, it's not like we're gonna fight them all at once.
Fights
That's
200.
what the cheese wheels are for.
Fights 200 goblin children at once.
Ed, I'm buying a cheese wheel.
You're buying a big
That
cheese.
brings up the age-old question: how many goblin children could you beat up?
Fucking 5 gold for a cheese wheel? That's like 3 days of rations.
That is exactly 3 days of ration.
What do you mean? That's like 3 days of rations. That is my 3 days of rations.
Cheese in the
Get a fucking
morning,
cheese
cheese in
wheel.
the afternoon, cheese before bed. Wake up, cheese again, cheese again. Oh God, more cheese. Why did I think this was
later,
a
you
good
still
idea?
haven't pooped.
Exactly.
Why did I
All I
think?
can think of is it's been 6 months. I still haven't shit.
Why did I think this was going to be a good idea? I
I'll
thought
It
eat
finally
cheese
gets back to
for
the
the next
city,
3
gets
days,
given,
and then never
gets
again.
given fucking fruit juice.
do it once and then never again. All right.
gonna poop. Take 1d6 blood damage.
Is it blood damage?
I would call it slashing damage.
We've crossed a line. We've done it a while ago, but now I feel like we've fully crossed that line. So cheese and
All
the
right.
traps for it then. So you guys are gonna go.
It makes me. I gotta see if they have the gift for it, but
Is it Clint Eastwood just going, ugh? Because that's the fun gif. Oh, you put it in Maymay's. Yeah. Hey, you okay? Yeah, feeling really good. Hot. Alrighty. So you have your gear. You have a book about dragon information, things like that. You've bought wheels of cheese and traps. You're gonna go to this cave then and go spelunking, and hopefully get all the goblins taken care of without having to melee them. All right. Do you know where this cave is?
No fucking clue.
Not a damn clue. Where is this place? I don't know.
what Mock know?
Malk, you probably
Being-
actually would know.
Being the ranger from around the area.
It's like, I've been here before. Have you?
Yeah, it reeks of cheese.
Yeah, there used to be 800 goblins.
It'd probably be
That's
on
how I
the.
know they don't taste that good.
It would probably be to the west from where you are currently.
All depends on how hungry Kitty is.
The place you would have to be. Come on, just draw for me, please. Freehand, just draw. Probably be somewhere around here to the west before you get to the plains. So it'd be on the west side of the lake. That's where you would need to go. So it'd be probably about a half a day's travel then from here. The hand, the hand! So you set off from here?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead. Who is driving the caravan?
Probably the ranger.
Malk?
Yeah.
Somebody with the
probably.
caravan-related proficiency, preferably.
Anybody object to me taking shotgun, or somebody else want to take that seat?
No.
All right, I'm riding shotgun.
Grisna, we're gonna have a roll off then to see who sees the cool stuff. Both of you roll me a D100.
She's the coolest.
57. 63. Oh, this is close. All right. So I feel like unless I somehow manage to get it right between those two numbers, it's going to be very obvious who gets it. So I'm going to roll a D100 myself, and whoever I'm closest is going to be the one who sees it. It's going to be Grisna.
No. Size.
Grisna, off into the distance, you will see what appears to be a statue. The path that you're following, as well as a carved out ravine
Hey,
and
statue
fire.
up there.
Fire.
Is this a statue that we know is a landmark?
It would be a landmark. You might not have seen this directly, but you know of it. Maul probably has seen it.
Look at it.
Yeah,
And there's fire, like we just see smoke trails coming up, like campfires.
It's not a smoke
or
trail,
like forest fire.
Not a forest fire. Think of it like a signal fire of sorts, like denoting it. Like you have like an Olympic torch lighting the ceremonial fire kind of thing. It's like a bull fire. And quite literally,
Okay, a brazier.
yeah, from that, like seeing it, like it almost looks like a demonic thing until you squint and look at it, and it comes off looking like a minotaur statue. Let's see, who else am I missing? Malk, Doug, Arios, Arum, Krishna,
Mhm.
Ruby is who I'm missing.
Oh, do I gotta roll a 100?
Nope,
Oh.
this is just what you're going to
Yeah,
be.
I would have pointed that out. So it's a minotaur statue. It's at a ravine, and there's like a burning brazier.
I think it's open ocean. Yeah, but you can hear water moving past as you can see a ravine. Oh, God. Okay. Let me change this real quick. Daylight mode. So bam. There we go. Yeah, that's better.
Isn't this where? Yeah, this is that area. Okay.
This is that area. So yeah, you can see it from here, but you can see the path that cuts along to the left has stairs and kind of a short bridge to get across.
That's going to be difficult with the wagon, but how do we get it up?
With a little blue pill.
I'm going to ignore that.
I think we're all going to.
I mean, if that's what it takes you.
I have the floating disc spell, but I don't think you can handle the weight of that. Maybe if we unload it, use that to carry stuff up, and then just do it in a few trips. Maybe we can get it all over.
Yeah, I think we'll have to unload it and then carefully transport it.
All right.
I mean, we could always give a potion of giant strength to the wagon if they catch back up.
I presume that Dwagon is not here right now.
The wagon is not here right now. Excuse me. So, what is the group
Are the
proposing?
stairs wide enough that we can get the cart down?
They would
Like
just
quickly?
they would be just barely enough for that. It would be very hard to do it though.
Yeah, but like if we unloaded the cart and went nice and careful, like we could get the cart down the stairs and then back up the stairs.
You could. Though it'd probably be easier with the cart if you had some planks or something like that. You could go off just one of the ledges down and then back up the other side across the bridge.
Didn't think about that when I made the cart.
Hey, you
Somebody
made the
write
cart?
down. Somebody write down for me to get planks.
I'm going
Dumb,
to look at him and say and point at tree and say planks.
dumb but simple idea.
Oh, good. I didn't have that spell. I'm glad you do.
That works.
The enlarge, reduce.
We just gotta go
So we
fast.
make the wagon larger. The
No, we make the wagon smaller.
oh.
Does that actually shrink everything in the wagon?
Well,
And
what if we
object.
just made the stairs bigger? All right. That should
Actually-
help. Think up.
We have trees. If you enlarge the tree and then cut it down, does it reach all the way across?
It
Uh,
only
are-
lasts a minute.
It only lasts a minute.
Oh, well, that's no
Do
fun.
we have to act fast? I think we should. Once reduced, would it be something that we could just carry?
Ed, would we be able to reduce the cart?
I would say so. I'd say the cart and
We
everything
have to
on would
unload
be
it
similar.
first and like do the manual labor of like carrying it back and forth and shit.
All right. Let's check our path before we do that. I'll start walking down. Just make sure there's nothing that will get in the way. So I'm looking out for any traps or loose
Either creature
stones.
or object that is neither worn nor carried.
Krishna, as you get to the bottom of the stairs from here, your pass up's high enough for it, then you'll hear the water rushing, but you'll also hear what sounds like gurgling as well as snoring.
All right. I'm gonna send Chicken to go look at whatever that is. Which direction is the gurgling and snoring coming from?
Coming from the way of the bridge.
The what of the bridge?
It's coming from the direction of the bridge.
All right, I'll send Chicken that
We
way.
have a troll under the bridge.
Take a peek under. Chicken can fly, just not very well.
Chicken will see what looks to be a large kind of green mossy lump underneath the bridge, and it kind of looks like it's moving.
All right. Would be considered a large size?
Oh yeah, it looks like it's in the water, but also touching one of the supports of the bridge. Like it's a big mass, a big green mossy looking mass.
All right. I'll have Chicken come back. Just perch. Actually, no, perch where it can see this thing. And I will. Do I have that item? I'm going to use the Hat of Wizardry, and I'm going to attempt to cast a cantrip. It gets an Arcana check. Fails. So I'm not able to use the Hat of Wizardry. So what I'll do is I'll walk back up and just say, hey, there's something under the bridge. I think it might be a troll.
Do you want to wash it downstream?
Wash it downstream. Not sure that the...
Because I figure if I create or destroy water next to it, it's going to get shunted into that area and then go downstream, assuming it can't stand up in the stream.
Yeah, we can, you could try that. I don't know how well
Or
that
is
works,
it big
but
enough?
I would consider it a large creature.
It could probably stand in the river then.
Yeah. Would I know, like weaknesses and strengths of trolls?
Um,
I don't think you've encountered one, but give me a history check.
Let me pull this up. Give me a moment.
how wise are trolls?
Trolls?
Yeah.
They're not particularly intelligent. Grisna would know they're not particularly intelligent. Like, they're not dumb. Like, they're not feral animals. Like, they can communicate, but they're very base and instinctual. So if they're saying anything, it's usually going to be motivated by hunger.
So I'm going to look at everybody and say, I'm not worried about it.
Is it because you got the big wheel of
Nope.
cheese?
No,
Would I know of any
I have
vulnerabilities
command.
of a troll?
Vulnerabilities for trolls. Of the few things that you do know, fire is the one thing that does hurt them. And it keeps them from doing the thing that the trolls do, which is regenerate. Like, the big power of the trolls is that when they get cut or hurt or anything else, that they
So,
grow back.
all right. So I've read about trolls before. Fire prevents them from healing their wounds because they like regenerate. If we end up fighting it, fire's a good thing to keep hitting it with.
Noted.
All right.
Okay.
So
But
What
I'm
about
just gonna.
acid?
I'm going to tell everybody. I could also just tell it to leave.
Yeah,
And it
we're
should
gonna let you
actually
tell it
listen.
to leave and bribe it with cheese and all that, and I just want to be ready to fight it if it comes to that.
I'm going to literally light my hand on fire because of Sacred Flame and be like, this should help.
Sacred Flame is not actually fire. Sacred Flame is
Sacred
radiant.
flame,
Yeah.
not actually fire. Only blessed.
Oh, well,
It
that's
is the
unfortunate.
sacred that burns, not the flame.
Divine burning. Ow. Owie. Ow.
A really bright light.
You could also just use Continual Flame and light one of you on fire and have you fight it. Pretty sure it'll be scared
Continual
of you.
flame, not flame.
Nope.
I know it's not. But are you sure that the troll will know that?
Will the troll know that? Who knows? So, while you're bickering about this,
Can we just pay the troll at the toll bridge?
who's going to be the brave one to go down there and try and wake it up?
I could try shooting an arrow at it.
well, there is the option of just trying to sneak past and ignore it.
I would
Or
prefer
that.
that.
Would there
I-
be a bounty on a troll that, or like an ongoing? You bring in a troll head, get paid because they're a pest type thing, or is that not?
Old blood.
Not in
Making
Usandra.
or something.
Yeah, not in Usandra. Usandra doesn't have a hunter's guild for that. Then, if there's somebody that was hunting down trolls and other things, that would probably be Nazanko.
I can help us sneak past. It's gonna be one or the other. I can't help us move the cart and help us sneak.
How about we just try to go across without sneaking?
Because then we're gonna wake up a troll.
I could always just tell it to go
Yeah,
back
we
to
wouldn't
sleep.
want to wake up a troll. He seems like he's having a good nap right now.
I could always tell it to go back to sleep. Or tell it to leave. Either way.
I will ritual cast floating disc. Have that ready. All right.
Okay.
Well, so what we could do is we reduce the cart, we put it on the disc, and we run across. Try to be sneaky about it, and hopefully we can not bother the troll. And if we do, we just drop a cart on top of them.
I also have pass without a trace to allow us to cross the bridge quieter.
I think reduce is more important.
Yep.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think only one of those is technically a concentration.
Both of them are, I thought.
Are they?
I'll
I'm
double
pretty sure
check.
they are both.
a brief moment.
Don't do that. We're live streaming. That's copyrighted.
Dang it.
Both of them are concentration.
Are we live streaming?
You're allowed to use 30 seconds or less plus live adaptive performance.
Yeah. We
Yeah, both
actually
of them
play
are
a game based on
concentration,
that
so,
at the end of the day, every day at work.
It's called How Can
We guess the question before the question is given. Longest standing run was 6 days.
Okay, so I am reducing cards. Yes.
Yep.
Then cast disc, and we run like hell.
Now we're in trouble. All right.
All right. I will
And go.
pick up the cart, put it on Tensor's disc, and I'll start running. Trying to be stealthy. Anybody else coming behind?
I think everybody's trying to figure out what they want to do exactly.
I
is
think
that?
that's important. Alright. What's
in.
the
So
distance out?
I'd hang out at the base of at the first side of the bridge, kind of watching to see if the troll wakes up as everybody hurries up and gets across.
Yeah, you will see Grisna as he's running across with the tensor's disc behind him. You will hear the bridge, almost like cobblestone, click, plop, click, plop. And you will hear that snoring become like a loud snort for a second, followed by like talk from it then. Who, buddy? Come from here. Wake me up, my troll pet dear. And you guys will get all the way
Yeah,
across, up to
We
here.
don't stop. We just keep running.
Get like all the way across, except for like a room. At this point,
All right.
and like as a room, as you are getting across from it, then you will see a hand reach up over to the side, as the troll will pull himself up a little bit and see you and go, "Hey!"
Oh gosh.
And then I immediately do this, and I say, sleep.
Okay,
Odd moment.
okay, tired anyways. And he was
And then I continue quietly walking across the bridge, come over here, and go straight back up.
What is the check that he has to make for this?
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom.
It's the wisdom
Is
save.
it a wisdom save? I think he's gonna just fail this outright. Let's see. Jofi.
Not 20s.
14.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do I want to give him disadvantage for this? I don't know if I want to.
Nah, shit.
No, because he's like this, then. He'd just be like, hey, go back to sleep. He had just gotten up. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I would say this would go. Because he would get up from it then. And that would be the only thing said to him. He'd be like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, go back to sleep. Oh, okay.
I mean, honestly, it's a mood.
Yeah.
I know I got a thing in here somewhere for sleeping.
I like to sleep.
Uh,
I guess.
Yeah, alright.
And then it's passed.
Yeah, minutes past. You have gotten across the bridge then through here.
We should find a different path on the way back, because this doesn't feel like it was a cart path.
It's not a cart path. This is just the path you guys were taking. This is the most direct
I
way
think-
there. And they were right. It is the most direct way there. If you're walking on foot.
Why
I'm
are we
gonna kinda
taking
look
a
at everybody and
non-cart
say,
path to
"See?
the cart?"
See? No problem.
Gristow's never been this way. Gristow was leading the caravan. Malk didn't know either, because Malk probably hasn't gone this way either. No one's actually been this way. You're just like, this seems like a quick path. This is where you're at. Just troll sleeping on a bridge now.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
let's see, where would you end up then from here? Because you would be going further into the forest paths. Would there be cabins or anything else? Yeah.
I can't see shit.
I know you can't see shit because I haven't dropped anybody anywhere.
Damn it. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
See, you don't need to be a murder hobo to solve the enemy.
That helps though. It's cool. Murder
I'm not a hobo. I have a home.
I live places. I have a house.
Fine, you're just a murderer then.
Yeah, see, it's so much better when you say it like that.
My bad. My lady was cooking and the fire alarm.
That's not
I'm not
cooking.
gonna say I'm not a murderer. I just return things to the cycle.
Murder Homer.
A murder Homer.
Whoa, these things are dead already?
Yeah, you guys come up to here
Hung
then?
from the tree.
They are not hanging from the tree. From it then, you can see what looks to be a bunch of coal balls that almost look like they're buried halfway under the ground. As you guys are pulling up with it, then you can see this tree. It's the only tree around that doesn't have any leaves onto it. As all these coal balls are just kind of like wedged into the ground, dead. Some of them face first, the other one's halfway up, smashed in different kind of ways as you come to this fork in the ground, fork in the road.
I would recommend not
you
getting
are
close
really
to the
effective.
tree. I have a feeling that is a fighting tree.
How does a tree fight?
Effectively, it has quite a few arms.
You want me to
You have to
throw
watch
a
out. because
firebolt
its
at
bark
that
is
tree?
pertinent
See if
to its
it.
bite.
You want me to throw a firebolt at that tree? See if it responds in a
Uh,
untree-like
Mal-
manner.
Malk will look at you and go, but only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a forest. It's kind of an isolated tree.
If
He
there's
takes
nothing,
off his bear costume.
if there's nothing immediately close to it, sure.
Yeah. All right. I'll cast a firebolt at one of the upper branches of the tree. Just
Oh,
And the
Pretty
tree
sure
bursts
a,
into flames.
nat 20.
That'd be 16 then from there. You hit the tree, and you see fire kind of engulf it for a second before the fire almost immediately goes out, and you see the tree wiggle. Give me a perception from the two of you up front as this is going on. Krishna and Malk.
I tapped into the wrong window. Oops.
The wrong window tab.
Oh,
The wrong window tab.
not having a good time right now. Not having a good time right now. How's that?
Ooh.
Oh, cool. So that's all you see.
Yeah, I got my head stuck in my bear costume hat, and like trying to get it off. Like, not really paying attention to that.
All right. How is the party moving then from here?
Shit.
Well, I mean, because I'm in the back, I wouldn't have seen it. So, however,
Shouldn't
would we
it
still be?
burning?
Is the tree still burning?
Tree? No. Tree hit fire and then like immediately extinguished itself.
So I would immediately know. Did you already hit it with the firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit it up on that branch up towards the top. Burned for a moment and
Yeah, trees don't
didn't
put
start
themselves
screaming,
out.
So I don't
I mean-
think it's a trance or anything.
I mean, obviously, this was self-defense by the tree.
Um. So hold on. So there's something moving under the tree, or
Well, they see all the dead kobolds surrounding this tree that looks like it's dead. They hit it with a fireball. It caught on fire for a quick second and immediately extinguished itself.
oh, okay, okay.
Like the fire just went out, or like it
Can I
grabbed the
investigate?
fire extinguisher.
You can investigate. You would have to get closer to do so.
Okay. Can I move closer?
Can you? Everyone
let
else
me-
seems to be like slowly kind of approaching this thing.
I'll sneak over.
From the distance I'm at, what can I do?
You can look at it. You can give me a perception check from there. I would say Arios would move up.
I start to ritual cast detect magic. It'll take a few minutes to finish.
That's a performance check. So Arios, you would have to just
Damn it.
move your character, or then click on him and just move him.
There.
Is right here fine?
Is he removed? Let's see. Is it me? It's probably me not seeing the move.
I haven't seen him move either.
Whoops, sorry. Is
There.
right here fine?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
So we've seen the four of you get off the cart. Who is still on the cart right now? Is it Doug and Maul?
Pretty much.
Malk is still on the card.
What is Doug doing? Is Doug also on the cart?
I'm getting off the cart.
You're getting off the cart? So move up from
all
here.
right. So I investigate then. Cool.
Yep, give me an investigate. Yep, there we go. That tree is like withered vines, but like stuck up out of the ground. Seeing for the kobolds from here, you can see what looks to be vines wrapped around the underroots. And you can also see what looks to be a mass of almost like wet grass kind of slugging down from it, as well as moving around.
Um,
And Malk, what's your AC
Yep.
at?
It's one of these things.
What's your AC at?
My AC is. Double check.
I don't think it's going to beat a 24, is it? No, I don't think your AC is going to beat
16, so that doesn't hit. Yeah, I got 16 AC.
So that's definitely going to hit. Let's see. What is it? 2d8 plus 4. You're going to take 15 bludgeoning damage as you are, like, hit on the cart and dragged off to the side. As you are going to see what looks to be a mound of dirt and leaves hit Malk and drag him off the cart itself from here. And I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative.
Don't forget to click your token first.
Oh no, the dirt lecture. It was a Chekhov's gun.
The dirt lecture.
He's getting attacked by a mound of dirt.
Oh, this is where Doug can shine.
Nope.
Shovel versus dirt. I got 20 gold on shovel.
I'm not taking that bet. I don't like losing money.
Wait.
Wait. Wait.
wait.
Wait.
No, I seen 3 initiatives.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I wonder what that's all about.
Oh,
It's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing bad. Malk, you are currently engulfed by this thing.
Yeah.
You are blind, restrained, and unable to breathe currently. At the beginning of its turn, you would have to do that, or you take more bludgeoning damage. So you would have to try and free yourself.
Okay,
DC 14
real-
escape.
Real quick for context.
Mm-hmm.
Unable to breathe does not concern me that much.
Okay.
You can hold your breath.
Hold your breath. I think it's the other things that are the problem. I'm being grabbed. I'm being grabbed and squeezed, and oh, they're eating me. Oh, it's eating me. Oh God, it's eating me.
Um. So, can I reach? Can I reach my hand axe from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Can I use it to like try and free myself by chopping randomly at vines and whatnot?
Let's see, restraint real quick. I want to say chopping at it then, but it'd definitely be freeing yourself from it then. So that one, I want to say in athletics one. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Dexterity saving throws. Yeah, make an athletics check. DC 14.
This. I should really just pop this out.
Pop
It
out.
doesn't keep closing on me.
A pop-out window. Now that it's over here, you'll never need to use it.
Yeah, I'm not making it out.
Malk is stuck. Malk, you can see, is trying to chop his way out of this then, as this thing still hasn't been grabbed. Ruby, you see that Malk has been grabbed off the side of this thing, this giant mass of vegetation and other stuff. It's just hanging on to him.
Even though Mulk is grabbed, wouldn't Mittens have a turn?
True. Mittens would probably gnaw at the vines to try and get Malk out of it. So is that just an attack?
Yeah.
Attack by Mittens. Maybe. I don't know why it's loading so slow right now. This is not pleasant. Eh. It's an 18 hit.
18 will hit. Let's see. Does it have any resistances?
4 damage.
Nope. Watch this sliver of hell. Boop. Okay. Now it's Ruby's turn proper.
Excellent. You know it. You love it. It's Moonbeam.
Constitution saving throw, 22.
It's half on a save. And let me draw a circle. Each of these squares is the 2.5.
Yep.
I was gonna draw a circle because I don't know if I can control the fireball.
I can do that. Ruby. Wham. There you go.
Ooh.
Look at these cool options you have available to you.
And that will be my turn.
6-4. Save. Arios, it is your turn.
All right. I will take. Damn. Let me see. Yeah, I guess I'll take a shot on the vine that's got Malk, or is he out of it already because of Mittens?
No, he's still stuck to it.
Okay, so I'll try and get him out of the thing by shooting what's got him with my arrows. Let's see, where's my long bow? There it is.
9 will not hit this thing.
Oh, damn. All right. And then can I go into sneak?
You can attempt to sneak as a bonus action. Go ahead and make me a stealth roll.
For sure.
Okay. And you're just hiding on the dirt then? Or are you hiding somewhere? Are you moving?
I'm gonna go hide behind this bush. Hold on, let me see.
The bush eats you.
Oh, bush? Okay.
No. I thought it was funny, though.
What about this bush? Can I go to this bush? Right here.
Yeah, no. You can go to the bushes. You can hide in the bushes.
Oh,
Just
okay.
hide in the
Cool.
bushes.
I'll hide here.
Okay. Let's see, what's that pass?
14.
Wait a minute. Do I not... Oh, because that's temp. Duh. Psh. $17. What does Doug have for passive? 13. I think something's Doug. Custom AC is not being used. Use custom AC unequipped armor.
Because I equipped armor, so my my unarmored defense is not being used.
Okay.
So it's all good.
Yoink. 16. Okay. So Ario's Doug and Ruby. You'll see the tree. You won't see it shake, but you'll see whatever is holding those kobolds underground. You'll see a shift of them start moving under the ground. Krishna, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to cast Create on Fire, and I'm going to put it right here. So the shambling mound needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Here, let me put up the description of this here spell. I should...
Shambling Mound will take no damage.
The fire doesn't seem to work very well on these things.
No, it does not.
I'll move to there, and anything else? Yeah, I think that'll be it for me this turn.
All right. Ruum, it is your turn.
Yeah, all I can really do for that one is Sacred Flame.
There's not Druid Dagger. Sacred Flame. That is the first time I've seen a Sacred Flame actually hit in a meaningful kind of way. Sacred Flame.
I mean,
take 7 damage.
so
Anything else?
that's all. That's all we can do at the moment.
Doug, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I have a question about drawing the dagger. Was that in charcoal or colored pencil?
Crayon.
Okay. Doug will come up to the shambling mound right here. And Doug will just regular rage. Baby rage. And attack it with the greatsword.
12 plus 5.
12 plus
I
5.
can
Yep. It's magic.
I can re-roll one of the damage dice.
I said you're gonna reroll the 2.
Um, I'm gonna re-roll the 1
From that first one? No, no.
because
You got a crit.
That
Those-
9 goes immediately to a 12.
Immediately to a 12.
oh, okay. So then yeah, I'll re-roll the 2. So that's
Still
Haha.
2.
well, I tried.
So 19 damage.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cuts it good from there. Shambling Mound's turn from the beginning of its turn. Let's see, what does it need to do?
It's inside of Moonbeam as well as the bonfire.
So it's going to have to make... Moonbeam is Constitution again, right?
Technically, this would be the first time it's taken the moonbeam damage, because I forgot it doesn't do damage when it comes out.
Well, it already failed it the first time through, so we'll just ignore that. Malk, I need you to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Hey.
So here's your turns, you take from that. Alright, so no problem from that. Doug just hit it, so it is going to go ahead and try and slam Doug. Does a 19 hit Doug? I think a 19 does.
Yes.
Doug, are you raging? You're raging. So,
Yes, baby rage.
so you're going baby rage. You're going to take 5 bludgeoning. And then it's going to try hitting you again. 21. You're going to take 7 damage from here. And you are going to be engulfed by it. It's going to be the end of its turn. Ruby, the log immediately to the south of you is pushed over, and you can see what looks to be a mass of vines creeping towards you. Malk, it's your turn. You are restrained.
I will attempt to free myself.
Another
Hacking
athletics
and
check.
slashing at more vines. Wah!
You are able to free yourself from here, then. You are no longer engulfed by this thing.
I'm going to do like a breather because this thing was like covering my mouth, just so I can, refuel on air.
I thought breathing wasn't a problem for you. Ugh.
I mean, you still do it instinctively. Mittens bite.
The mittens will bite it. I'll do 4 piercing to it.
I'm assuming I don't actually get a turn after breaking free.
No, because that is your whole action. To do.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
That's the
no,
end of my turn.
Or well,
I was gonna say you can move. Ruby, it's your turn.
You want not?
that bonfire previously, it's also at the start of its turn.
Oh, that's right.
It doesn't seem to be hurting it.
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Like fire's ineffective.
Somehow it's dodging.
No, it just fire doesn't work.
Do I have to make a roll or something to spot what's moving around by the log?
Yeah, give me a perception check, an active one. It looks to be...
Probably not.
It looks to be another shambling mound. It's close enough that 11 you won't miss it.
Ah, excellent. I shall move away from that.
Does not get an attack of opportunity.
I will expend a wild shape to take archer form. And I will, on this one, luminous arrow it.
9,
Which
unfortunately, will miss.
Yep. Followed up by a guiding bolt.
20 will hit. The shambling mound is now glowing. Next attack onto it then will have advantage.
Yep.
Anything else?
That is everything.
Arios, it is your turn. Malkus freed himself. Doug is now engulfed by this thing.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta unlock my screen. It just decided to close out right now. Let's see. Okay. I will. Damn. What can I do? I guess I can fire on the shambling mound here.
You'll have advantage to do that from the guiding bolts, as well as being sneaky.
Right. So I do stealth attack, or no. I just shoot my longbow, right?
Shoot your longbow with advantage.
Gotcha.
I think you are still stealthy because you rolled a 20 something.
Yeah. I'm hiding in the bushes. It's not letting me click on. Oh, it's because I gotta click on this one. I forgot. There you go.
26 will most definitely hit. You get the sneak attack on top of that with piercing. So that's going to be 14 on it from there.
Oof.
Anything else? Any movement? Bonus actions?
I'll step back a little further. No, you know what? I think I'm gonna move to this bush over here and see if I can I still go into stealth or no?
As a bonus action, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Re-stealth.
Because now we gotta deal with the second one.
Okie doke.
Alright, and I end my turn.
Alright. With that, then, you will see a bunch of the kobolds get pulled under the ground from where they are, as you will see a large mass from the tree begin slinking towards you all. Krishna, it is your turn.
Alright, am I aware to this one to the south?
Yes. Ruby did point that out.
Okay, I'll move a little bit away from it, and create bonfire doesn't seem to be working. I will have Chicken move up to the first one, perform the help action to get advantage on the next attack roll against it. Actually, probably won't move that way. I probably would have moved up to it and give it a stab.
That's,
17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. 5.
5 magical piercing. And then I'm gonna offhand stab it again.
3. But the magic guy is shanking him. That's weird.
Alright, that's my turn.
Arum, it's your turn. Spiritual weapon, where are you dropping it?
Because chicken's so short, ideally, like basically right between chicken and mittens.
You can put it above chicken. Chicken's short.
and yeah, actively swinging on the shambling mound. So 25 to hit, I believe, does hit.
25 will hit. For 8 force.
And would I be able to jump on the cart and get the cart moving away from that?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great. So I would grab the cart, which I believe is here-ish. Ah,
It's actually
why did it move?
it's actually further down this way.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I
Yeah.
would, I would probably move it over to here if possible. Just because that way it's a little bit farther from all three of these.
Okay. I'll say that's what you do.
Oh. I'd probably be over there at that point.
Alright. That'll be all your movement. Doug, it is your turn. You are currently being grappled and restrained by this thing. I need you to go ahead and make me an athletics check, DC 14, to try and break through.
Athletics check, which I do believe
It should be a strength one, so you should have advantage against it.
I will have advantage. Oof.
You will break yourself free.
Okay. Is that my action?
That is your action.
Well,
He is also raging. Micro raging, but raging.
yeah.
Goddamn salad. Goddamn salad.
No, that's my turn.
This guy. Moonbeam, is that Constitution, right?
On
Yes,
He takes half on a save.
correct.
So, 4. Dex for the other one. Go ahead and roll for your bonfire.
Bonfire?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, so half of 8 is 4, and half of 4 is 2. It's going to take 2 points of damage. Let's see. There's so many things to hit from here then. Let's see. Chicken mittens.
Why would it only get 2?
That's a good question. Why would it only get 2? We're going to roll a d6. We'll do this clockwise, starting with Grisna. On a 6, I'll re-roll it. 2, chicken. It's going to be the first thing that it tries to attack. Chicken, I think, is dead. All right.
Yep, chicken's dead.
Now I'm going to roll a d4, also going from Grisna. 3, Malk. 25, you're going to get hit for 11. I didn't hit you with both of them, so you don't get engulfed. But you are taking 11 fucking damage. That's a lot of damage. Where's this guy?
That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Yes,
That
a lot
hurt.
of damage.
You know, I don't recommend getting hit by this thing.
No, I recommend it. It's going to come up to here then. Oh no, there's Mittens and Malk. Odds Malk, even Mittens. Malk, you're going to get hit. 19 for 19.
Well, that's not very nice.
I don't think that's very nice.
Malka's down. Mittens goes crazy.
It's going to go after Mittens now. Mittens is going to take 12 bludgeoning points. Doug falls down.
No.
Malk, it's the beginning of your turn. I need you to go ahead and make me death saving throw.
None? I can do that. Maybe if I tab into the correct window once.
That is one
It's a
save.
save.
All right. Ruby, it is your turn. Malk just went down, and there's a second of these big fuckers. If not a third one.
I feel that there might be a third one nearby.
Danger. Danger.
Uh. Gotcha. I will move up. I will cure wounds. Mole.
2
Thank you.
points of health. 2 whole points of health. 7's pretty good. Oh, not 70. Just 7.
70. Why not? Yeah, I moved 12, and I have a feeling that this thing's gonna move. So I'm gonna move back. I have a feeling I'm gonna need this, so I'm gonna drop Archer form. And then my turn.
Arios, it is your turn.
All right, I will take a shot on this shambler next. This one. Let's see. Go ahead and take it. Ah, damn it.
16 will hit.
Oh, will it? Oh, cool.
That'll do 20 points damage to it.
Okay, dope. I can't make any other attacking action, right? It could only go back in stealth.
You can dodge. You can also dash. But yeah,
Okay.
the cutting
I
actions that you
thought-
have worth then can allow you to try sneaking again.
Yeah, I'll just go back into stealth.
Another stealth roll.
I thought rangers, fighters, and rogues get multi-attack at 4.
No, 5.
Everybody gets it
Oh.
at 5. Except for the magic
Well-
casters.
Get fucked.
They get level 3 spells. So, marshals all get a second attack, and everybody else gets fireball.
That would be cool.
Alright.
If you're a rogue.
Yeah, we'll begin moving his way
Yep.
there.
You gotta play it safe.
Krishna, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's try to finish this one off first. And I am going to
Stab it again.
I'm gonna Thunder Wave. And I think I could position it so it doesn't hit any allies. But needs to make a con save. No damage. So I think it's only half damage and it's not pushed back.
It takes 4 altogether. Okay.
Alright, that didn't work as well as I thought it would.
Hey, you know, you tried.
Try harder. Try harder.
And I think just stabbing it works better.
And then I
that'll
pulled
be
out my
turn.
gun. Then I pulled out my
Oh,
gun.
would I be able to move around it off the map to the side here?
You want to be on the side right there?
Yeah, I don't want to be adjacent to 2 of them, so I want to try to move around if I can do that without provoking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I would. I was gonna say if you want to go directly to the other side or just to that side of them.
Where my square is, because you can't
Yep.
really see it.
Yep. I can see it. They can't see it, but I can see
Okay.
it. All right. A room. It is your turn.
Yep. So I'm going to move right there
Shambling
and
Mound.
cast.
Shambling Mound is currently being flanked.
Yep. I'm going to cast this on Mulk, Doug, and Grisnaw.
What level?
It's just at level 2. But I figure 5 extra HP is helpful to all 3 of you. And I'd have my spiritual weapons swing on it. Because it's already out. So
Suckers now will get overfilled by 5. Rick will have that, and then Mock will have that. Okie doke.
yeah. And then, like I said, my spirit weapon would be just standard swinging on it.
No, it'd have
Which-
advantage. This guy's being flanked.
Oh, all right, excellent. So 21 for 5. By magical.
Five whole magical damage. It's something. Anything else?
That's it at the moment.
Doug, it's your turn. This guy is flanked.
Does that give me advantage?
It does give you advantage.
Oh boy.
There I go, killing again.
It didn't help.
It did not help. That is a miss.
That is Doug's turn.
Okay. It's this guy's turn for a bit then. He's gonna try hitting Doug. Or you know what? No, there's the 4 of you. Let's do clockwise again. Chris now. Starting at 1. 3. Malk's on the ground.
Excuse me.
So that's gonna be
Is
it.
this the one that's in the moonbeam?
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold up. What?
Moonbeam and
Bonfire.
He's gonna fill both of them.
9 more.
9. Oh, he's gonna take 1 point of fire damage. Alright. So Malka's on the ground. He's being flanked, so he doesn't get the advantage, so he's just gonna slam Malk normally.
But I'm on the ground, so it gets advantage. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, because he's getting flanked. Another D4. Who's the next one? Doug! 13 doesn't hit Doug. I don't think. No, it doesn't.
13, no.
Alright. This guy. Let's see. Is he going after Doug or is he going after Mittens? He's going after Mittens first. Slamming Mittens. Missing Mittens.
Misses.
Try to hit Mittens again. Hitting Mittens for 8
Hit.
bludgeoning damage.
Mittens is still up
Somehow.
because I leveled.
Health bonus. Hooray. Let's have the turn
That's
order.
exactly 5 HP. Malk will stand up for half his movement and then swing at the one that's been being burned and stuff.
Alright, you have advantage. It's being flanked.
Advantage.
whack it
And
hard.
Then I'm going to use Mittens' empowered ability for an extra 2 acid damage.
11 altogether.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
I'm going to bite into it with my bonus action.
Chomp. Chomp, I say.
So that's going to be 12.
6 plus 4, yep, 12. And I gain 12 temporary hit points.
Oh boy.
Did it kill it?
No, it did not.
Fuck.
Mittens' turn. Mittens sees me biting it and will also bite. Come on, Mittens.
Come on, Mittens.
Mittens. Come on, Mittens.
Come on.
Come on. It's what you do. It's what you.
How many times has fucking Mittens crit now? That's like, what, 10, 11 times now?
That is for 14 damage.
It's not even going to matter. It only had 8 points of health left. That is going to be enough to kill it.
Mitten says, Papa bite, I bite.
Doug is upset that Mittens has done more damage than him so far.
Mittens kills the thing. Level up. It grows a little.
It's a little bit taller. That's everything from there then, unless Mittens is moving, or you're moving.
Nope.
We turn around and look at the other one.
Ah! There was a second one this entire time. Ruby.
I will spend the bonus action to Wild Shape into the Chalice. Cure Wounds. Mulk.
Thank you.
And Chalice Cure Mittens.
Feels weird to heal a pet, doesn't it?
Mittens is going to get 15
And
back?
And then I'm gonna hide in a bush. I don't have the capacity to hide, but I do walk backwards into it slowly.
You're not gonna move your moonbeam?
That's a bonus.
I
action.
only have so many bonus actions.
I can only
Oh,
do so many
yeah.
things. Arios, it is your turn.
Alright.
As this right here.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this shambling mound with another sneak shot.
$19 will hit it for 20. Technically, 16 will hit it. 20.
And yeah, I'll go back and stuff.
Ball move there, Con. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh.
Cool thing about the shambling mound is it shambles along. The bad news is it's close enough to Arum. 17 on Arum. Does that hit? Did you?
Have I ever made a character that is able to deal with 17?
Yeah, I mean, you are a cleric. What is your armor? What are you wearing right now?
I
Robes.
have a -2 proficiency for strength.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh, is 24 HP right? At
Yes.
least. Oh, it is. Oh god. So you're gonna take 19 bludgeoning. Alright, you're the only one in range, so it's gonna try slamming you again. Arum, you're down, and it has also engulfed you.
Yay!
Yay! My character, he's dead. Chris, now it is your turn. You were off screen.
I just saw Aram go down.
You just saw him get like beaten and yanked off the.
So I will run up to him and grab my potion of healing and just jam it in the mound and try to force it into his mouth.
The mound heals.
Into Aaron's mouth.
The shambling
able to
mound
do that?
heals. uh, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it.
Can I
'Cause
find his mouth?
That'd be a good question. Can you find his mouth if he's been grabbed like this and pulled into it? I would say give me a dex check.
Dex.
No. Massive
Is
finds
my
and everything
action
else.
wasted?
I want to say your action is wasted.
Okay. Fudge. And I think I'd have a bonus action. Nope, none of those are gonna help right here. Alright, I think that's about all I can do then.
Well,
Yeah, Aram. Sorry.
Alright, it is your turn. I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Better not, asshole.
Arum, you have 1 point of health. You are restrained.
Clutch. Clutch, clutch.
Hey! Congrats.
I will say you have a hairy hand holding the health potion trying to find you within your reach.
You would need to make me an athletics check to break free of this thing. I know that's like a 10% chance of making it, but you did just roll a nat 20. What are the odds of you rolling a nat 1 immediately after this on athletics? It's pretty damn good.
Close.
Close.
I mean, that's a 5. So,
That would have been funny, having said that, if it was a nat 1 and then it would have just said -1.
no, it would have said -3. That is a -2
That's what I'm saying.
modifier.
That's what I'm saying. If you would have rolled a nat 1, it would have said -1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. So you were still grappled, but you're up, which is something. Doug, it is your turn. I don't think Jason's muted.
No, I was.
Ah.
Doug's gonna come over to here. Arm is down, right?
Orm is down. Orm is currently inside of this thing. As you can see, like, legs kicking a little bit.
Oh, he's inside. Well, Doug's going to cut him out of it. He's flanked, right? Do I have advantage?
He is not flanked.
He's not flanked.
Nope.
If Doug takes a step this way, is he flanked?
He would be flanked.
Doug will take a step that way. And then Doug will try and cut him out of it.
Alright. 13 damage. Go ahead. Orm, make me an athletics check at disadvantage. That's what I thought. Nope. He's in there pretty good. You can see the little legs kicking from that. Is it chops from that? Like you see him like trying to get out, and he can't do it. Anything else, Doug?
No, that is my turn.
Shambling Mound's turn from the bed. This guy is going to move ever so slightly over to here. He sees
Attack
Maul.
of opportunity from Mittens.
No, he never left Mitten's range. Let's see. Who's he going to go after? He's going to go after Mittens or Maul first. Malk!
Malk.
10's gonna miss. Malk again. 11's gonna miss.
Yeah, Malk is ready for it this time.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
bobbing and weaving.
Saw it coming this time, asshole. You're not gonna give me a second time. Malk, it's your turn.
Hunter's mark. And axe. Actually, hang on. Move, and then axe. Because now I have flanking. Where's my this tab? This tab. Advantage. Yes. And it's nope.
11's not gonna hit.
Mittens.
Mitten says flanking.
Mittens has flanking. Bites.
20.
Nope. I accidentally clicked it twice. My apology.
So do 6 damage to him. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Ruby, it's your turn.
No. Yeah, never mind. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
It's alright.
Why do I have a heart on me? When did that happen?
That's just denoting that you're in the different form.
Gotcha. I will. Is this the bonus action? It is not. Excellent. So bonus action. Move the moonbeam. Poop. Move here, I think, is outside the range of the fucking shambling mound.
Out of the one to the south. You have now walked into the range of the other one, though.
Getcha. I will cure wounds. The priest.
Thank you.
I will
Oop.
chalice heal. What?
Ed gave me negative health for a second there.
I accidentally,
Gotcha.
I accidentally put minus instead of plus.
I will use chalice of life to heal Malk 6.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be here for the multi-attack. I'll risk an attack of opportunity. Boop. And I'm done.
Arios, it is your turn.
Noted.
Ezra,
Yo, yo.
it's your turn.
Oh, shit. My bad. I will strike. Let me see. Okay, I'll strike on, this shambling mound right here. Let's see. Okay, fire on him.
1, 4, 17. Still your turn.
Oh. Let's see. Do I have anything I can give Malk for health? Let me see. No, I don't. Alright, well, then, I guess I'll go back to the shadows.
Alrighty. Shambler Mountain turn. Alright. Beginning of its turn. Con save. It's going to take half whatever the moonbeam has.
Moonbeam up there did a thing.
Two.
Hey, you know,
whole
it adds up.
damages. Alright. Arum! I know this is asking to fail, but I'm going to need you at the beginning of your turn to go ahead and make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
I wasn't engulfed anymore. Was I?
Yeah, you're still engulfed.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, it may be more prudent to say fuck it, we ball, and attack while grappled.
Well, it's the Shambling Mound's turn for it then, so this is the thing that happens at the beginning of its turn.
Yeah, I have to do this, otherwise I get killed.
I mean, you can
Make it.
attempt, you can die in glory.
You can make it. Alright, we got Doug and Grisna here, so... Odds Doug, even Grisna. Grisna. First one.
Alright.
Is going to miss.
And that's a miss.
This one's going to go for Doug, which is also going to miss. Wow, I'm really like
Good
shit.
teamwork.
We didn't do anything. But you didn't do anything. Grisna, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to, you know what? We're just gonna stabby stab this thing. 19 to hit. Or no, 25 to hit. I had flanking. So that's 7 piercing. And, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna do that again.
With
my
the
other hand.
With the other hand. 15 will hit. 15 matches.
It does 8 damage.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. It hurt a little.
Call me pincushion.
Alright. Room, it is your turn. I need you to go ahead and make me an athletics check to try to break free of this thing. 10%. Let's see if you get it. Probably won't. Nope.
I'm getting closer.
Doug, it is your turn.
Spirit weapon on the lower side. I'm gonna move it up and have it smack the shambling mound.
Roll that attack. That'll hit. Use the force, Luke.
I'm still flanking this mound, right?
Yep, you and Grisna
Yeah.
are both flanking it. Yep.
Okay. We're going to slash at it again.
For 16. Room, if you want to go ahead and make another athletics check at disadvantage. Yep.
God damn it! I'm getting closer.
Doug, anything else?
I suppose to try and grab onto a room and try to pull him out and be an action, right?
That would be an action to try and pull him out. You trying to cut him out, it has given him an opportunity, a disadvantage to do that. But you could, with your action, try pulling him out. You've already attacked, though, so.
Yeah, correct. Okay. I do believe that is my turn then.
Sheldon Mound turn from it then. Ooh, target rich environment. Malk or Mittens? Mittens or Malk? Both of those are going to be Malk. One hit. 17 for 14.
1 second.
Match.
I have 16 AC. So that hits. But, saves the, what's it called?
Oh, no.
Concentration.
in golf,
It's
is
my
it
concentration.
Oh, that's your concentration. I was gonna say
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's only if it hits you with both of them, which it's not gonna hit you a second time.
Okay.
Well, it's now your turn.
Malk will action hand axe. Does that hit?
15? 15 will match.
Okay. So Hunter's Mark damage and Mittens empowered. Acid damage. Then Malk will bite.
Yeah,
21 to hit for 5.
That'll do it.
Procs Hunter's Mark damage.
First mark doesn't just trigger once, it's every attack?
It's every time the thing takes damage from me.
Okay.
You choose a creature you can see with them. Blah, 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 blah. If the target.
Until the
Whenever
spell
you hit
ends,
it
you deal extra
with a
1d6 to
weapon
the
attack.
target
Okay.
whenever you hit the target with a weapon attack.
That's fine. I just thought it was the first one you would hit it
Yep.
with. So no, I was wrong.
Is it still standing?
Oh yeah, it's still standing.
Then we do advantage bite mittens. 14 for 7.
14 will miss.
Okay. That is Malk's turn. Oh, I took 14 damage. Shit.
Yep.
Forgot to log that.
Ruby, it's your turn.
Well, didn't you also gain 5 back from the chomp?
That's temporary.
Oh, I forgot about my temp HP. Haha. So that, and then that, and then that. Okay, that's how my health works. I forgot about the temp HP. Thank you.
I feel killing these things is more prudent than continuously trying to heal like that. Also, everybody's actively standing. So we are going to spend another guiding bolt. Let's hit. Yeah, we'll hit the south one.
Alright.
12 will not hit.
Hey, you know, it at least looked pretty.
I'm imagining that guiding bolt misses, but it randomly hits some fucking squirrel off in the distance and it just explodes into confetti.
There's a bunch of children cheering.
Yay!
No, what exploded into confetti is another kobold that's just randomly in the forest looking for its friends.
Anyhow, I don't have a bonus action this round.
Rios.
All right. I will fire upon
A whole pond?
this. I'm gonna fire on the pond.
I'm gonna fire a pond. You're fired.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fired, pond. You're not wet enough. I'm gonna hit the shambler with another sharpshoot.
You're gonna take the sharp shot? You're gonna take the -5 to do another 10 to it?
No, sorry, not. Well, actually, no.
No.
No, I'll fire. I'll just fire on it. Kablam!
25 will hit. It's gonna take 16 damage. Oop. Wrong button.
Let's go!
Still up.
Alright. And I'll move. Because now I know this guy's gonna start dying soon, so I'm gonna move over to this bush to help these guys out. And go back in stealth.
Okie doke. Shambling Mound. It has Arum. Beginning of Arum's turn. I need you to go ahead and make me DC.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Right, let's see if I can make a con save.
I mean, that's good.
I didn't. How much damage am I taking?
It's 2d8 plus 4. You're taking 9.
Huzzah, I'm not dead.
You're taking 9 crush damage. Ugh. He's taking it from that. Got Doug and Grisna. Doug first, Grisna the other one. 24-11 on Doug. Doug, I think, is going to take 5 points then from the rage. 14 on Grisna.
I miss.
Wow. The wizard has more AC than the cleric. That's insane.
I might have more AC than most of the party.
I mean, I'm very weak.
You're matched with half the party in terms of AC. Alright, Krishna, it's your turn.
All right. I want to try to move a little bit.
Towards
And,
the moonbeam.
we're gonna try this one more time. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. Doing a cube that'll probably hit some of the dead kobolds and the shambling mound.
Con save?
I rolled, yeah, at least I rolled decent on the damage.
Fails.
And this will push it back, which should also break Arum free because of forced movement.
Nope.
It doesn't?
It does not.
Nope, you just drag it.
I don't know if you
with
noticed that
me.
last part from it then. The mound, you only have one engulfed at a time. If the mound moves, the engulfed target moves with it.
Okay.
So you said 10 feet?
Yep, that should probably push Doug back. I don't know if he goes with it or...
No, I'll just push it that way.
Uh,
Oh no,
I
Malk's
was
being flanked
intent-
now.
Yeah, I was intending to push it in that direction. So it would still end up, if maybe hit the tree and still be in the radiant stuff, the moonbeam. Yeah, that's better. And then I will. If I can get between that and the tree, I'll move there. I think that'll be my turn. Ew, damn, this smells like dead kobold.
Arum, you are still trapped by this thing. I need you to go ahead and make me an athletics saving throw. Try and free yourself. 14 is what you needed. You are free.
Peace out.
And that's where, if I can, I would like to take 2 steps back to be on the opposite side of Doug.
Yep.
Okay, was that my action?
Your actions are for yourself, yes.
Okay. Because otherwise, I was wanting to do this to both of the mounds.
Would it be
Can't
able
do
to-
that right now?
No, because freeing yourself's the action.
Alright.
No
But,
bonus.
yeah, the spirit weapon is going to smack the shambling mound.
Will it kill it? Probably not. Well, there's a chance.
Would it have advantage?
Yes, it's being flanked.
5 more force.
5 whole force damage.
So, yeah, there we go.
Doug, it is your turn.
Let's see. Still flanking that one. Let's see if I can kill it.
26 will hit it for 14. It's still up.
Doug is disappointed. That is my turn.
Not as much disappointed as what I'm looking at, what its actual HP is right now.
I'm assuming it's like 1.
It is 1. Shambling mound. Alright, let's see. Alright, one's gonna go to Mittens. 14 on Mittens.
14 hits.
Gonna take 13 bludgeoning. I think that brings Mittens down to 1.
Mittens is standing.
Other one on Mulk.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
21.
Is that correct damage? Because the first one's max roll, right?
It is. That's not right. That's gonna be 30 points
26?
of damage.
30?
That's 30 points of damage. Because it's 2d8. So it's 16 plus 4. And then 10.
Yeah, Malk's down.
Poof. Mulk just gets bodied.
Oh no.
Yeah, check something.
Did my death saves reset? We said no, right?
In between.
The fails don't. The fails don't reset, right? The
Fails don't reset.
I
They
didn't have
do
a fail.
in between short and long rest. So, this will be a fun one.
Did not have a fail.
Hey, you want to
I
spend.
only had a success.
I was going to say. Oh, you didn't have a fail. It's just a success.
Yeah, I took the success out because I need 3 successes, right?
Yeah, the fails you keep. Okay.
Okay, so my turn. Where's my death save button? Where's my death save button?
That is one
Oh.
failure. Gribby, it is your turn.
Mittens attack.
Oh, Mittens does attack. Mittens going crazy. Mittens' turn. What is Mittens going to do?
Nom nom nom.
He's going to attack the closest thing to him.
Wow, Mittens.
Is that what Mittens does?
That would probably be the thing that Mittens does.
Okay,
There we go,
that's what, 12 now?
I don't know. Less kitty. I don't know.
And that's already max for that first roll.
Yeah. Bummer. Could have killed.
I'm gonna do a real quick thing for Mittens' character sheet. I'm gonna add a little thing on here.
Proficiency in criticals.
No.
Bonus action to move the moonbeam and then light the other shambling mound on fire. Because that'll probably end the battle.
I don't have fire, A,
Oh.
and B, with the death saves as they are, I feel it's more critical to fix that. So, plus,
Fair enough.
there's a bunch of assholes before Shambling Mountain gets another attack in.
A bunch of you assholes. That's 9.
I'm back up again. I'm down.
20 total.
I'm back up.
20 total from Mulk. And
Malk
bonus action.
coughs up some blood.
Bloop.
It's not Malk's blood. Or maybe it is.
He just spits out some lettuce.
That is my turn.
Arios, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see.
Shambling Mound is not flanked. Because Malka's on the ground.
Okay, can I fire on it?
You sure can.
Right. I should fire. Fire.
That will be enough to kill it. Anything else?
Well, there's nothing else I could really do, right? Have we killed both of them already?
You've killed 2 of them.
Two
Basically,
of them.
Oh,
The,
there's-
the third one is going to die as soon as it rolls.
Okay. All right. So then, yeah, I guess I'll go back in stealth and.
It really
Oh.
will die as soon as it goes. But just for shits and
Yeah.
giggles. It doesn't make it. So that will kill that one.
All right, cool.
So that will end combat.
Malka's going to
Got
be
it.
laying on the ground and looking up at Ruby like, you know, thanks.
All right, everyone okay?
I like the
Mostly.
imagery for this. You wake up and you see the starry halo around Ruby.
Believe we're all still alive.
Bunch of fun stuff for it.
Yeah, Malka's all bruised on the chest from getting hit by
Can I
this thing.
search the bodies of the shambler in case there's anything of use?
Oh yeah, these shamblers
Yeah.
have a bunch of crap inside of them, including kobolds and what looks to be a person with a bag.
Would these be useful for like brewing potions? Anything
Sham-
alchemically valuable?
Shambling mounds?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure for that. You can collect parts of them if you'd want to.
With a little bit
I'll
of luck,
collect a few parts then.
with a little bit of luck, there's a whole potion stand in one of them.
That's a good question. These guys are a little bit above your level. These guys are challenge ratings 5s, and there's 3 of them. You guys, this would be a 5 rating from it then. So, kobolds aren't going to have too much onto them then. So this is only going to get 1 roll on the table. I want to joke and say I feel like Mittens would be the one to have to roll for this.
Yeah, I'll roll mittens. This is fine. What am I rolling?
I will roll for Mittens.
Oh, you will.
I will roll for Mittens.
You don't want me critting?
Let's roll.
I'm gonna give some healing to Aram.
All right, I'll take 10. I'll give Doug 5, and I'll give Malk another 15.
I did 16.
I know. Oh, you did 16 altogether? Oh, cool.
And,
That
and
puts
the
me
one
almost
guy,
back to full.
How much? How much am I getting?
I gave you another 5, and then I gave Malk another 15.
I can do 11 to Maul.
Thank you. Malka's
Do
looking much better
I,
now.
what do I roll?
There is no rolling right now. I am rolling for the treasure that you guys are getting.
Oh, gotcha.
Because this is the stuff that's going to be off the Shambling Mounds. This is stuff that's collected both from the kobolds as well as a passerby for it then. So currently right now, what you guys have had is 9 gems worth 50 gold apiece. 3 to 31. There will be 2 potions of healing on the body. As well as what looks to be a bottle with a purple potion with a spider in it.
I'm just gonna hand that to Chris now and ask him to identify. Yeah, there you go.
I'll ritual cast that if we've got time.
You will have
I
plenty
mean,
of
it's a
time.
minute.
You'll have plenty of time from it then. Everything around you is dead. This will be a potion of climbing.
Oh, potion of climbing.
Oh, spider climb.
Potion of spider climb.
No, not quite. It's worse.
No, it's a potion of spider climbing.
Oh,
I don't know
There's
why.
a
I don't know
picture
why
of
it
a
just has.
spider on it.
I don't know why it just says potion of climbing for it, but then its description for it then is a potion of spider climb. They shorthanded that weird. This is one of the earlier books, though. All right, that's everything that's on them then. So whether or not the kobolds had it on them, or if it was that person with the bag, you gotta make your own decision. But that's what you get off the 3 shambling mounds from there, as well as the kobold bodies. 10 minutes from here, then, as you guys are at a crossroads, literally a fork in the road.
well, I think we need to decide which way we're going to go next. Do we know which way we need to go?
I will look at the road sign. I don't suppose any of these road signs say Goblin Cave this way.
They will not say Goblin Cave.
I will stare blankly at the road sign.
Gabbo's this way.
It's not gonna say Gobos this way. Where's the goddamn map? Where are you guys situated from here then? Yeah, there'll be one pointing to the west. It'll say Greater Plains and Nizako. There'll be one pointing down to the south. It'll say Black Forest Saguli. And to the north, it will say Frozen Peninsula.
Now that Malk is kind of just chilling out basking, I'm gonna ask if Malk has any idea of which way we need to be going. Because he is supposed
Malk
to be
is
the
still laying on
ranger.
the ground.
I'm about to say, is Malk the ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malk
So
is still laying on the ground, and he looks over at the sign. Would Malk know? Malk should know, right?
Are you in trouble?
I don't know.
Ed?
Somebody's in trouble. Malk? It would probably north towards the peninsula. The way you guys have gone down following the road from here, then, would be insinuating that you would have to go north a bit.
We would have to go north, you said?
Mhm. Yep. Also, the kobolds are north, too. If there's one thing you know about goblins, it's that the kobolds hate them. I'm not sure how that tangentially relates.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's north.
okay. So
If you look at the giant pillar in the distance, that way.
all right. So everybody gets on the cart and we go on a merry way north.
Is the cart okay?
I made sure the cart didn't get eaten by the mounds.
I guess Malk should probably get up, huh?
Should probably get up. I would say you guys can take the benefits of a long rest then from here.
Yay.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A whole long rest? Alright, I can almost spell stuff back.
Whole long rest. Short rest.
Short rest?
Short rest.
Wow, I
He
get a
says
while.
long rest. Make up your mind.
Do it short. I think I got it. Arcane recovery. not get all my spells back.
I don't think Explorer Mode's really going to do anything on this map, but I will. Reset it, I guess? I guess I'll reset it.
So it's just the 3 potions that we found, right? Nothing else?
3 potions and 9 gems.
Oh, I didn't write down the 9 gems.
9 gems.
9 gems,
50
50
point.
pop.
Oop.
Okay.
And you will get to a part of the path that will clear out a bit. You guys are moving up forward from here. Who is leading on the cart again?
Would be on the cart on the front.
Probably Grist and Malk.
Yeah. I'm not the most observant person, but I'll take shotgun if nobody else claims it.
The two of you give me a perception check at advantage.
Mittens would probably just be chilling up front too. Mittens is small enough. You said at advantage.
At advantage. So you'll both be moving onto the path.
Malk sees the golden finger in the sky.
You'll see what looks to be tracks going through from here that cut over back and forth a few times, indicating either a struggle has happened here or some kind of problem. Eventually, you'll see markings on trees that signify goblins are in the area. Warning,
Are you
to be careful
showing
from
something
them.
on the map right now?
I'm not drawing anything on the map. I'm actually getting the next map kind of set up from here.
Gotcha.
So, signifying that that's what's going on. Tracks themselves are going from here. Malk, give me a survival check at advantage.
Oh, I'm great at those. I refreshed my page, so I don't have this stuff open anymore. 1 sec.
That's what you get for popping it out.
There you go.
Alright. So these are tracks from caravans that have moved through the area. And you can see goblin prints and other kind of markings from that. And checking around, observing from here, you can see what looks to be goblin tracks moving into the woods, as well as marks of something heavy being dragged. You can also see a few footprints going in that direction that look to be humanoid.
Well, I think it's that way. I just point in the direction that I see these markings and prints.
Alrighty.
There is, you see this? Something was dragged there. I, like, try and throw it. So this looks like human prints, or humanoid. Something bigger than a goblin.
You know, I think we can still investigate it. Is aid still in effect?
Aid is in effect for 8 hours, I believe, so it would be.
Yep.
Okay.
You follow this
All
path
right,
then from here?
I'll get out and start following.
Alright. Path will go a bit away.
How are we moving? Stealthy or
Reasonably stealthy
keep
up to the
walking.
cave.
Can I scout ahead?
You can.
Okay.
before you run ahead, I will cast Longstrider on you.
All right.
Unless you want to be invisible, I'll do that instead.
Whatever you feel you need
Yeah,
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do invisibility on you instead of that.
Okay, cool. All right. And I'm moving. Oh, hold on. I gotta zoom out of the map real quick.
Oh, you're not on that map.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, we had a rest, so I probably would have had chance to resummon chicken.
Definitely have a chance to resummon chicken.
Mark down the
Gotcha.
gold. There we go.
Chicken. Mittens.
all right, cool.
Arios, you're
Then I shall scout ahead. How do I pull up how far I can walk again?
that.
My little like ruler.
Top left side of the screen below the T.
Yep, there should be a fun for measure. Alternatively, if you can press and hold the left mouse button to pick up and move your character. And while holding it, you can press the right mouse button, and it'll show you a track like that. That'll also work.
Let me see. Okay. So I hold them. And then wait, hold on. I hover the cursor above them, and I hold left or right.
You hold left, and then when you pick them up and move them, you can press the right mouse button at the same time.
Okay, I see. All right. So how far can I move?
35 feet, but you guys aren't in combat right now, so it'd be more or less you determining where you want to move.
Okay, I'll move over here. Damn it! I can't pick them back up.
So
Lost control.
left click, hold, and then hit right click a single time.
I think
Essentially,
he was using the measure tool.
Yeah.
Press S on the keyboard or click the triangle in the top left.
because I finally got that thing to work for me.
Yeah, because I have a touch. It's like a touchpad thing. For some reason, it doesn't let me right click when I'm left clicking. No, I can't do it. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I have a mouse, and it still doesn't work right for me.
Oh, there we
the way,
go.
The way I got it to work for me, Jason, is legitimately like single right click where you want to try to move to the first time. And then from there, it will actually start showing you your distances and do everything right. It's kind of dumb, but it works.
Is that Jason that was having those issues?
I was the one originally having the issues.
I can't back
Nope.
out of the. I can't back out of the measurement setting. I don't know how to go back to.
Just press S on the keyboard. That's a shortcut for it. S is
Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. All right, I'll move my guy over here. See if I could scout anything.
You are currently invisible. Checking out from here, then give me a perception check.
Perception. Go.
Offhandedly, you don't see anything, but you can see a lot of mud tracks around the area. Of note, though, you're getting a cool breeze and an odor from the north.
Reason and odor. Okay. I let the team know. Hey, there's like a. I feel like there's something over to the north. I'm feeling something.
How do you let us know? Do you yell it?
Oh, hand signals, and just assume that you guys know what they mean.
You're invisible. We can't see the hand.
I'm gonna I write it on a little notepad, and I make it into a paper airplane, and I try and like toss it at you guys.
You guys see a piece of paper in the air, and it starts forming into a paper
I'll use
airplane.
Mage Hand to bring it back.
Yeah, there you go.
What language does you write that in?
I Elvish. No, I wrote it in. I wrote it in basic. I don't know what the basic is.
Common.
Yeah, common. There you go.
I wrote it in basics. I'm getting zeros and ones, but I don't know what the fuck this means. So, you'll have that described to you then. It's like, hey, there's an order to the north.
Marlene,
Yeah.
come. Come on, Marlene. This goes to me.
All right. What does the party do?
Um,
Well,
there's nothing else I can do, right? Or
You can move. This is just as soon as you get to here and stop and look around. That's what you. That's what you get.
oh, okay. I could try moving farther. What direction are we supposed to be going over? So like over here?
Crossing over the pond from it. Then. As you get over
Yeah.
there, give me another perception check.
Perception.
Percipiness? 23. Just the river, or at least the stream going through. You don't feel the cool breeze, and you don't get that odor anymore from where you are. But you can see what looks to be stuff in the river itself, kind of denoting that something has happened here.
I see. So then, is there anything I can see like forward where it's all cloudy right there? Like there's nothing I can make out or anything?
That is the edge of the map where you're looking.
Oh.
These tree stump things are actually tall trees, which is why there's like shadows right above them.
I see. Okay.
So, straight up in front of me, this tree. Does it look like that's actually a tree or a bush growing out of a hole?
It kind of does. You go over to it.
Nope.
Oh, you want me? I'll go over to it to check, considering I'm like in stealth. So, let's see, how do I not move my guy? Oh, I got it over there.
Oh.
Yeah, you move over to the tree from it, and you could see as you move through that there is, in fact, a small cave crevice right over here. The odor at the entranceway is very, very strong.
Oh, okay. So then, I kind of wave down the team to let them know, hey, yo, there's something here.
You're invisible as you're
We
waving
don't
down.
see you.
Oh, damn, that's right. I'm invisible. Ah, goddamn.
I wave him down. Nobody responds.
I wonder why they
Throw another piece of paper at us.
All right, so I can't wave down the team. I guess I could just make it back to them and let them know what I've found.
Yeah.
Alright, where are you? What'd you find?
Okay, so I touch one of their shoulders so as not to like
Yeah.
freak them out. What do you call them? I'm like, hey, so there's an odor over here, and I also found a nice little crevice under that tree to the north. It seems like there might be something there.
Like a cave entrance type crevice?
Yeah, kind of like that.
I think we might need to go in there.
Do we need to go in, or should we just set a few traps and wait for nightfall?
I think we'd be at a disadvantage at night, because I think goblins might be nocturnal. But I could always just put a bonfire in the entryway and try smoking them out.
Ed, are goblins
What?
nocturnal?
You know, that's a good question. I don't believe they are. In fact, I don't even think they have dark vision. Let me check real quick. Hobble gobble.
They should do.
Ed,
Yes.
am I nocturnal?
What am I, Ed?
Are you nocturnal?
Yes.
Oh, they do have dark vision. They are nocturnal.
Ruby is definitely nocturnal, and Mike is definitely nocturnal.
Who? Who? Yeah. I'd say they're nocturnal. They got dark vision. They live in caves.
Does anybody have Thunderclap or Knock?
I have Thunder Wave.
Got a knock at the entrance of this place. Hello.
Yeah,
You want
Anybody
a
in there? Come out.
big noise? I could do it. Oh, I also have shatter.
The
that
cave,
might work.
the cave collapses.
But-
Well, no, just
Yeah,
shatter
but
the
what
bush.
if they have like hostages or something?
We're worried about
We would
hostages
need a
now.
Well, I mean,
You never know.
the job said nothing about hostages.
Well, that's
But-
a good thing for us then.
Hostages. I could check. You want me to go scout inside? Like actually, like walk in? Because I'm still invisible.
Do you have
I
dark
think
vision?
they mentioned some. I think they mentioned
I'm
something
an
about
elf.
traps.
Don't elves have, or would elves have dark vision?
Yeah, but there might be traps in there. So are you good at finding those? If
Yeah,
not,
I think so too. I think I have really good perception.
All right. Be careful. I think
Don't
we
die.
should all at least move up to the entrance.
Okay. All right.
You want to take Chicken with you?
Chicken could come.
All right.
'Cause
I'll send Chicken in with you.
if they hear any noise, they'll just be like, "Oh, it's just a chicken."
Yeah, I will be I'll be looking through Chicken census.
Oh my
Um,
god.
and Chicken will fall about probably about 15 feet behind you.
All right.
And I'll be blind, so I'll put my hand on Malk's shoulder while I'm doing this.
Monk will be standing next to the entrance. He'll grab a branch big enough to make a club, like a makeshift club, and he'll just be ready to smack something.
All right. Sweet. I don't think I have any traps to set on the outside for anything, right? No, I don't think so.
If you want to, you can.
Can I set a trap for on the outside of the cave?
You can. I'll give you.
I mean, we have a bunch of cages.
Okay, I'll put a cage.
Like that's pretty much what I'm already doing. Is like I'm building the cages.
Okay, whatever. Then it's all set. We're all good. All right, cool. So then I'll start making my way inside the cave then.
Yep, give me 1 second. There is some stupid stuff because this is an old map and I have to update this real quick. But you can. I'm going to move you to it then because this is where we're going to leave off. It's a little bit of exploring after this. Dynamic lighting. We want dark fog. Yeah, we want to reset that from here. This might seem familiar to a couple people, but it shouldn't be that familiar. Alright.
Sweet.
Goblin Dungeon. Oh, it's got the loop on it too.
Jump gate loading.
Loading page.
I don't have a
Yes.
map.
Sorry, most of you guys don't have maps.
It's all just fog of war. That must mean the war is everywhere.
The war. The war.
The war is eternal.
The wargs. The
Doesn't
wargs.
change. Never changes.
War. Always changes.
War. Sometimes it stays the same, but sometimes it
Uh-oh.
doesn't.
Uh-oh.
And sometimes.
I'm trying to think the Metal Gear 1 from it. That war has changed. Because that trailer for it released right after, I think, Fallout 3 got announced.
Oh, so it was a dig.
It wasn't a dig, it was just, that's just what it was. Partitioning plans. Oh man, is it because there's so much crap going on right now? It's gotta load in all those assets? Oh no, where did all the assets go?
Oh, hey, I remember this dungeon.
Oh,
It's
hold
just dark.
Jesus Christ.
on. Ed, how many times you gonna do that? What's the problem? Is it just it's not having a really hard time loading for everybody and moving stuff, or what?
No, I just noticed how small we are in comparison to the size of this fucking map.
Where are we? I don't even see us.
Dead center.
What? We are tiny.
I think that's just maximum map size. Not necessarily that the map is actually that size.
You know, it's just what you
I don't
guys
know.
can see.
I don't know, Ed might be just fucking with us.
No, because they changed the way the explorer mode. You guys are at the entrance of this place, so you know, going left is just outside. So there's plenty of stuff to mess around with from here. So you guys can move. So Arios, you said you were going to sneak in here first, right?
Yeah, going deep.
All right. Are you still invisible, or you're not invisible anymore? Are you?
He's invisible. Lasts an hour, or until
Alright.
he casts a spell, makes an attack roll, or I lose concentration.
Okay, so there's like a little divot to the right over here. Should I just walk in there? I guess. Where am I walking
He
to?
doesn't have vision.
I have
Do you want me to put a fake fire on the chicken?
a
Only
fake
drawback.
fire.
Only drawback
no.
is that makes the chicken very visible.
It's fine. I could see. I just I
I know
got
you can
two-
see, but the chicken can't.
Oh yeah, the chicken can't. Yeah.
The chicken.
Chicken will still follow you, even if he can't see. He can still hear you, and just kind of be a warning if something bad happens.
Okay, I'll do like a little like snap whenever I move. So I have two ways to go. I can go straight forward, or I can go into this little like other hallway to the right. Should I? Which one should I hit?
It's up to you.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll just keep going forward. See, I gotta move the map a little bit more. I keep going forward. Damn, there's another other way. Oh, this one's a dead end. Oh, it's not.
Make
Oh,
sure to
yeah.
regularly look for traps.
Yeah, looking for. Can I do a perception thing to like check for traps?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. There we go. Damn, did I not click it?
Start to follow in.
There we go.
I can't see where chicken would need to go to follow, so you'll have to move chicken.
Oh, I got chicken.
8 perception. You would not see anything for it then, as Ruby is trying to move in.
Okay, cool. I will.
I'm just following chicken.
Following chicken.
I'm gonna
Chicky
move.
follow.
There's like a little line in front of me. Is that a trap?
You don't see any traps for that, but you do see that line.
Can I snip it?
If you, yeah. You
Or can I use my thief tools to like break it?
Sure can.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and do that. What do I roll for that?
Thieves' tools.
Oh, just thieves tools. Okay, gotcha. It's only letting me edit the thieves. Oh, never mind. There's another section right here. I see.
You would cut that. Give me 1 sec.
No, that's not what that is. It's
Ed, which one is it for thieves' tools?
Thieves tools would actually be the tools themselves. Those should be skills.
it should be in my skills.
Tool proficiency and custom skills.
Yeah.
Bottom left, right below passive wisdom and perception.
Bottom left.
So how it has other proficiencies and languages, right above that there should be one more little box that has thieves' tools in it.
Proficiencies in language. Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever I click on that though, it
Just say
it
query.
asks. Yeah, it's like attributes, right?
Dexterity is what it should be.
Okay, okay. So okay, that's meant to show up. Got it. All right, there we go. Does it break?
You cut it. And you
I
can
do cut it?
You can cut it. You can see a rope that you were like on foot for it. When you cut it, you can hear almost like a twinge of not something loosening, but of like something on the ceiling kind of making a noise.
Okay. I proceed forward with caution, assuming that whatever I broke is broken safely.
All right.
I also oh well, no. It should be taken care of. I'm moving forward anyway.
Should it be taken care of?
Well, that's why I'm putting myself at risk in case it's not.
Always
Oh.
put chicken at risk. Toss it in front of you.
Chicken's like, what the fuck? Don't worry, chicken. You can take one for the team. What the fuck?
Well, here, I'll move chicken so that he can right at the threshold of the trap. And then I'll do a little snap for chicken so he knows. And then can I see? I don't see what I'm looking at right here. It looks like there's like 3 different ways, but it doesn't let me proceed to any of them. Are those like locked doors or something?
Those are doors.
Okay.
You shouldn't also be able to see through those doors either. See if I do this. Maybe they're just not big enough. If I do this and make them large, maybe that'll work. How about this? Large. Large. This is an old map. I think this was like one of the original maps I made for the group.
Yeah, we're going old school.
Yeah, that's why it all looks homemade. It's because it was.
I mean, it looks good. I kind of like this whole like setup in for a dungeon kind of a thing.
I like making this one because I can always throw a bunch of weird shit at you guys, but it's like I don't have much time to like sit down and make stuff anymore, so I've just been like, does this look good? It looks good enough.
This looks really good. Okay, so I guess do I wait for the team to meet me up here to show them the doors, or do I have to go back and let them know that the way is safe?
That is.
You'd have to let us know the way is safe.
Gotcha.
You,
All right.
you could speak to chicken, and I would hear what chicken hears.
Yeah, you see that's what I was gonna ask next. I was all like, can someone understand chicken? Because I'll just relay it all to chicken.
I'll just tell chicken,
Alright,
yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, and I'll. So he's saying to chicken that things. We should
I'm gonna
move
let them know
forward, I
that-
think.
That we got 3 locked doors up ahead. I took out any traps that I found down the hallway that we've gone through so far.
All right. Yeah, I relay that. I don't know what he wants us to
No.
do next, and I can't communicate backwards, so
I'm gonna
just
ask.
Follow
stand
chicken.
here.
I'm gonna ask real quick. Does everybody have dark vision?
I do.
Anybody else?
I do.
Okay.
I think you might be the only one who doesn't have dark vision.
No, I have dark vision. So, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I've been following the chicken.
All right, cool.
You see a
I
cut
guess
rope
it's
on the
moving.
floor.
All right. And so, would I say that these guys are close enough that I can kind of talk to them now?
Yeah.
Okay, I just let them know that there's these 3 locked doors here,
So
and which way would they like us to proceed? Because I can use my tools to, like, probably get through.
the
Uh,
trap or whatever that was right here is untrapped.
Yeah, it's untrapped. I broke it.
Okay. Um. Who's feeling lucky today? Which door should we take?
left.
Okay. Let's
You
go
guys
for
want to break that one?
And let's check for traps.
All right, cool. Can I do a perception check on the door for traps?
You would actually investigate for traps, but yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Investigate.
If there's any traps on this door, you do not see them.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and proceed to lockpick.
All right, go ahead and give me a thieves tool.
Was it locked?
The tools.
That's a good question to ask first before you lock the door.
What happened?
Don't
Is
listen.
the door
Don't listen
locked?
to him. Don't listen to him. Do it. Do it. These guys know too much. Go.
Oh, should I check something?
Are you gonna use thieves tool on the door?
Are you just gonna lock a lock and unlock door?
Oh, okay, I see. All right, I'll check the door first.
The door's already unlocked.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and
Open
lock
the door. The doorway will open up from it then, and the cave entrance will lead to what looks like fine marble. The inside of a building of some kind.
All right. Can I investigate this hallway for traps?
Investigating the hallway, how are you doing that? You pressing on the ground, looking around, seeing if there's anything that jumps out immediately?
Yeah, anything that kind of looks like it's carved into like maybe like a button, or like if anything looks like there's like space between it, like it can move or anything like that.
There is cracks on the floor, and some of the tiles look like they raised higher than other ones. Like if you were to
Okay,
step around
investigate?
from it, then be a place. Yep, give me an investigation.
For sure. Investigation.
From here. Outside of the tiles, clinking them, they do seem to be a little bit loose, but you don't see anything that immediately jumps out as a trap to you.
Okay. Is there anything weighted that I can throw on one of the higher than the other tiles?
What do you have on yourself?
You have a chicken.
Does chicken want to risk it for a biscuit? I guess I can. Can I tell chicken to walk forward onto one of the raised tiles to see if anything happens?
Chicken will do that.
You should be
Chicken
small
doesn't
enough
weigh
that
very
like,
much.
nothing like a buzzsaw or something like comes through. You should be fine.
Chicken perches on the raised tile.
I don't like that laugh.
Chainsaw's whirring. Chicken stands on the tile, and you can hear a click, clunk, click, clunk as it stands on it, as it rocks it back and forth a little bit. Nothing seems to happen, though.
All right. I relay to the team that there might be some kind of a weighted trap up ahead. Just try and avoid the raised tiles. But it seems like there's tied to some mechanism that we don't know what they do yet.
I assume I'm close enough to just hear him talk because he's invisible, not silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've established he's not
Um,
silent.
My immediate question is can you disable the trap?
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I use my tools?
if it's a pressure pad, you got anything like on you that you can wedge into it so it can't be sunk into the ground?
Let's see what I got. Do I have a shovel or something? Tinderbox, rations, hooded lantern, pitten, hammer, crowbar.
You might be able to just remove the whole fucking tile with that.
Um, ring, flask, backpack, ball bearing. Can nah, I don't think I could. Nah, not really. I have a staff, but I don't think that can do
Well,
anything.
I mean, if you completely remove that tile and there is a pressure pad that was under it, as long as we are aware to not step in the hole.
Cool. Oh well, that might that might not be the only pressure pad though. Is what I'm worried about. Because it's a long hallway, I'm assuming there's others. And if only one of these pressure pads makes some kind of mechanism move, then what could the other ones be doing? So
It did sound like Bird was heavy enough to at least move the pad, if not trip it. So
okay. So I could use a crowbar to open it up and see if I can maybe like stop whatever mechanisms underneath. Can I do that with the crowbar?
You can.
All right, sweet.
You try-
What do I roll for that?
There wouldn't be a roll for it then. It would just be taking your crowbar and attempting to disarm it that way from it. So you would take the crowbar and you would either place it underneath then and try and ledge it up, or get it so the pad itself shifts. And you do that. And the stone that you have, tile probably weighs about 20 pounds altogether as you like flip it up, and it kind of clinks over and stops off to the other side of the room.
For sure. Can I see any kind of mechanism that was maneuvering everything? Maybe stop it from linking with the other ones.
You do not see a mechanism underneath of it. What you do is
Oh,
you
nothing?
see a cracked underside to it.
A cracked underside. Oh, like there's something underneath?
Yep.
Ah, all right. Then I take a hammer to it and try and maybe chip away at the layer on top.
I think from that, then you more or less break this tile stone into smaller segments. It seems like whatever this tile was kind of displaced from the ground and had either worn away at its base or had something happen that shifted it in a way where structurally it wasn't sitting in the same kind of space. Possibly like an earthquake or something else like that. But taking the hammer to it, chipping it away, you can see that the bottom for it then is flattened as it breaks off into those parts.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing underneath of it, and there's nothing in the hole that it was sitting on.
Huh. So it just leads to more cracked ground?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So then maybe
In
there
other
wasn't.
words, he found a loose tile.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well then, I proceed forward. I'll proceed halfway down the hall, avoiding any lifted tiles just in case.
Okay.
And
So you get to about here-ish then.
yeah, like maybe right here.
Yep.
And if I can check again for more traps just in case, and then I'll proceed down if there's nothing.
Yep, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check again.
Cool. I just want to be doubly sure.
17. Checking from the tiles as well as the top from here. You check them, see if there's anything with it. The same with the crowbar, you loosen up one then to see if maybe there's a mechanism. Try and jiggle it. And you lift it up enough to see, similar like the one you saw before, that there is just a displace for it. But these stones that are loose, that wiggle a little bit, don't seem to be booby-trapped in any kind of manner. It just seems that they've been jostled and loosened.
Okay, cool. So then I'll relay that to Chicken and send it down the line.
Alright. Loose tiles.
Yeah,
I think they're a tripping hazard.
definitely a tripping hazard.
We're gonna have a write-up for that.
I hope everybody's got hiking boots.
Man, I wish I'd be on my ass for this.
What's OSHA stand for?
Boy,
Oh shit, help. Anybody. Yes.
I need to take a nap. So, how much longer are we running today?
I think we're going to end it here.
Sure.
Just then with you being into it then. Getting to the point where it's like, there's clearly traps in here, but not everything that you guys think is a trap is going
Okay,
to
gotcha.
So it's 11. So we'll clip it off from here then, for where everybody is. And we'll take you guys back to the... Let's go back to the forest campfire base.
We're just gonna camp out in this hall, in this marble hallway.
Something like that.
For some reason, I picture it like one of those marble hallways from like a Resident Evil game where it's just like super pristine. Like it's just, for some reason, in this derelict like manner, they got like a super nice hallway.
What is going on?
Assume nothing is nice. The goblins have shit on everything.
Yeah, there's just dung everywhere.
What is going on? The goblins, they're fucking shit up.
Gobble art.
That is what they do. Alright. So leave it
Gobble
here
me
then.
art.
So you fought all those. You have the gems. You have 3 potions. Taking the short rest, and you're in here now exploring the goblin caves. Alright.
Dope. We got a lot done.
Did get a lot done.
Excellent.
Alright. I can add the potions to the group stash. If anybody doesn't want to claim them to hold themselves, so we had potion of spider climbing and 2 potions of healing. Is somebody going to carry those?
I would recommend somebody else carry the healing potes, because at least me and Rudy have a way to try and heal other people.
I already have 1. So
might be
I
wise for Maul
I
to
don't
have
think it'd be good for Malk to hold the potion.
why not?
Cause like, I'm in the front line. I'm the one getting picked up. I shouldn't be holding the potions. Also, I have healing.
Also, in camp, I give Chicken pets for helping out.
Chicken in return will give pecks.
Pets.
Ow, ow, ow.
Alright,
When you anger chicken,
He just sounds like a falcon. his inner falcon comes out.
makes sense.
Oh man.
But alright, I'm gonna go take a nap because I have a bunch of driving to do later.
For sure. Hasta luego.
And I know Mike is getting ready to go to bed for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
So, alright.
For
Have a good
sure.
night, everybody.
Nate. Is there anything else that I need to do? Like allocate any of my points or anything, Ed?
What do you mean allocate points?
Oh, like, did we get any XP or anything from any of this?
No, we're playing Milestone. So basically, what it is you get to a certain point, and I just say level up with it. Then.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I had it before because we had people coming in and going all the time that we did the XP, but it got to the point where it's like crazy kind of gains, and I don't like having to be like everything is just a horror struggle all the goddamn time for it. Or having to be like it's a total bunch of escalations. So I just kind of change stuff at the same time. You can ask these guys too. Ryan with the Baylor, and I'm going to go on to the top of this building so I get some lateral advantage against it.
Got it.
And then he gets his ass
Okay.
whipped.
Sweet. All right, so then I should be good then.
Yeah, we're good. We're going to call it here.
Right, for
Okay,
sure
we'll
then.
come back and everybody will continue exploring the Goblin Caves, and hopefully we'll have Matt and Viv next time for it then, so we can be like, oh, this place is too big for Dwagon.
Yeah,
horrible.
can't fit.
Can't fit. It's all horrible.
He's triggering all the traps. Just have Dwagon go all the way through. All right, guys. Hasta luego.
Right.
Catch you guys
Boy,
on the
boy.
next one.
Later.